characters are going to be pretty strong. So I'm just going to try to kill y'all.
Not mine.
Well,
I'm
you did
still
it already.
underleveled here. Let's not forget my character.
Let's not forget that every time we get in combat, you hit your attack and deal like fucking 15 damage every time with your Hunter's Mark bullshit. So every single
By the way,
time.
they're making that stronger in the rules updates.
Are they really?
Like,
I'm
let's just
about
have a
that.
moment of
The
silence for
whole
the
class
DMs
is
out there.
revolving around that.
Having to deal with all this added buffs for all players.
Yeah, I love it. It'll be great with my Giant Slayer.
What are those two guys? There's Jeremy Crawford and then the other guy. What's his name?
Chris Perkins.
Yeah, Perkins. So Crawford's like, hey, let's make players better. And I bet those two guys battled it out the entire time, like me and Renee.
I wonder if he gives it a test run. He's like, I can't win, so I'm just gonna buff everyone.
Yeah, I would. Hey, Renee.
Hello.
We're waiting on you.
Yeah, they're gonna
We're good
release
to go.
a new Dungeon Master's Guide next year. That's just like
No, it's in November.
over all the players. Oh, it is.
But then they're going to release.
Monster
doing it
Manual is in
both.
February.
Watch there be a
Oh.
supplement for DMs, like just to buff DMs.
That's what I'm saying. Like they just go back and
Well,
forth.
isn't that what the
releasing, like-
spell stuff is supposed to be, right? The stat blocks for spellcaster.
It better be. But they've always been good. It's just hard to use. Anyway. All right, let's dive in because I think we're ready to go. Hopefully everyone doesn't need absolute silence to follow in the character.
From the video I watched though, there was a pre. What did you say? It was a
Pre-brief. Yeah.
pre-brief.
You'll have that in character probably.
Okay.
Renee, you leveled up by the way. You're level 4.
Oh my god.
Take a
Okay.
feat.
So
oh god, yeah. I'm just
um,
gonna get 20 intelligence, so it's fine.
we'll pick up as you guys have arrived in your res room.
Does this mean we got a long rest?
You
Well, it's
are
weird.
you are full health.
Okay.
But you did not get a long rest. So I don't know how that that would impact anybody.
Sure, missing a few spell slots, but that's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, where are we? We're down here. As you guys rush to the window and you see yourselves headed to the Frosty Fling. As I think it's day 26. I hope that's correct. Yeah.
Yeah, you said 26. It was 3 days later.
It is the Friday of the Frosty Fling. As you've witnessed yourselves heading in, Claire has yelled, what the fuck? And you guys have slowly trying to get your bearings for what the hell happened to you.
Well, I'm going to say right away, let's not fuck with our past selves.
Why are we back here?
What do you
I have
mean
no
past
idea.
selves? What the fuck is going on?
I have no
out
idea,
there, but,
Claire.
like from before the fleet, we look like we're getting ready to go to the thing.
Yeah. So
we
I
travel back in
think
time?
I think so.
What?
Yeah. Y'all passed out, but I saw Kryn.
What do you mean passed out? We
Didn't
died.
we die? Yeah.
Well, I guess yeah. I mean, I don't really. I don't understand the technicalities, but he got the time dial and gave it a good turn. There's one thing,
Who did?
guys. We cannot change anything that will prevent us from getting back to where we did.
Wait.
So we're stuck
So
in an
the
infinite
multiverse
loop.
still is going to die.
So we just can't
No,
talk to
like
ourselves,
we can like
right?
as long as we're there, I think prepare more and maybe influence some things, but we got to be there.
So can we kill Milo's mom? That seemed like the thing that
So-
started this whole thing, right?
That's my mom you're talking about.
Why
So
are
if
we
that's
going
the
straight
case,
to killing parents? Didn't we see enough death?
wait. If that's the case, last time the whole reason why we didn't engage in fighting is because we didn't have any of our equipment with us. What if we were to put our equipment near the doors, so when we do go to confront everyone, we would?
I want to help Enzo here because I think it's super important because TPK is still on the table. What Enzo has told you is that you cannot interfere with your past selves' ability to get you back to where you went to, so that you cannot change your past. Your past selves have to get to where they did so that you could be here.
Okay, so they still have to go through their stuff.
Yes. And
To
I think
an extent?
I think Enzo was going to get to it, but there's another point that Kryn mentioned that I think anyway. That I wanted to make that clear. Like you cannot change your past self's trajectory at least until a certain point.
Guys, okay. The last time we have all the information we need to go ask the timekeeper guy everything before he gets destroyed because it's
Oh, you mean
several
like
hours.
just like make that jump that your mom gave? Is that where we got
No.
that information?
We did get that information from her to go to 12:59. But shoot, I don't remember. But 3 turns forward, 5 turns back.
Yeah, I
12:59.
fucked up. We both fucked up, Walter. The times. I
Was
said
everyone at
12:59.
11:59?
I said 12:59 at first. Then you said 11:59. I didn't correct you, and then I said 11:59.
But it's been 12:59 the whole time. But
So
I think
I'm
I
gonna
got
set the
corrected.
record straight. It is 11:59,
Okay.
Okay,
and it wasn't. I'm now it
Okay.
it is.
it's fine.
And 12:34 was the other time.
Okay.
Okay, I think we need to go to 11:59 and find our timekeeper guy and ask him something about how to get to the next thing because he was destroyed when we got there.
Well, we just need to ask him what is like how do we get to 12:34?
Was 1234 like the timekeeper base?
That was the number that he was shouting repeatedly
That's
what
that Julia
Julia
told us
said.
about.
She's like 12:34, but then she didn't tell us everything,
Was that the end
and
of
we're
time?
not strong enough to guess.
We don't know. We tried to
Alright,
go there, and
well,
that was where we got blocked, and
Yeah.
most of us passed out.
Wherever the timekeepers hang out, it's like the end of time.
It is the end of time.
Don't we know
But-
where that
but
is then?
Not anymore.
Well, we don't know when
you know?
that is. We know where that.
Kind of implied that there's going to be multiple timelines now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I just want to make clear there's another subtle detail that I think is super important. I'm not sure if Al you're sort of slow playing it or not, but I think it's relevant. Okay.
Definitely go for it.
Enzo
Definitely
remembers
fill us in.
that Kryn mentioned there is a point of divergence. That so basically
We have one
Your-
point that we can mess with and
the
not fuck it up.
past your past will continue to a certain point, at which point then time starts being rewritten. And he said the point of divergence is day 27, so the Saturday evening at 12:34.
The point that we didn't make it to.
Is that when we started the dance circle?
No, that was I think that was the time that we were trying to get to that we failed.
I
Sort
think
of.
because we short
Oh,
rest.
Enzo
and
Enzo remembers that was
Is it Saturday
a
night?
few minutes after Sandrin left with the information from Milo's mom.
Okay, wait. Hold on. What day is it now? Is it Friday?
26.
Friday,
26.
day 26.
It's Friday. But at midnight, we're still at the dance, right? So it's Saturday, 12:34 a.m. Because it just rolls over into Saturday the 27th at 12:34 a.m. in like 30
Sorry.
minutes then.
Good point.
No,
No,
it's
it's
a few minutes after.
my bad. Yeah, my bad.
your
No,
mom
it's
told
the
him.
it's the Saturday. It's actually the Sunday morning. You're right, Walter. At
Oh.
12:34. Sorry. It's
Day
that.
28. 12
So
0034.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It happened in our sense on the Saturday after you guys said
Right,
your
because we were up for a crazy amount of time.
yeah
That day.
that was your long day before you rested. So
Okay.
but you're right. It was it was the early mornings of the day 28, but practically day 27.
okay.
Got hella
Grim's
time
being-
then.
Great. Okay. Let's just do it in Unix time and no one will get confused.
Everybody else.
I'll explain this all
It's
to
just
Claire,
time
by
is-
the way. So Claire knows what the fuck is going on.
It means you have about
36 hours.
36 hours until the point of divergence.
And so that's when we can't change anything before that.
Not for yourselves.
Okay,
I think that's a key thing, not for ourselves. You can change other people's.
definitely. And avoid ourselves.
Yeah.
Okay, so is it gonna mess with us if we save people like Milo's mom?
I think I'll give also, as you're thinking about this, I want to give Alice and Enzo a straight intelligence check.
Okay, I'm gonna keep rolling real dice because that's been fun.
I'd say so. The same rainbow ones.
Mine are not rolling either, so
Just straight intelligence.
Yeah.
17.
9 plus 0.
So Alice, as you're reflecting on this, you sort of think back to the series of events that started unfolding for you guys. And I think when Enzo mentions this sort of point of divergence, you realize that while, yeah, you have 36 hours-ish until then, after that, a series of events was kicked off that was started basically with Milo Porter and Shadowfoot getting ripped apart by time in that plane. So like the window of point of divergence to when bad shit started happening is very small.
Yeah, I think she's thinking that it was from Samley's father, because that was like what happened right then. Is he got the coordinates and portaled away?
He
So,
got the planar compass.
Yeah, didn't he grab it?
Yeah, it was
From-
gone. There was
from the
another
plane, yeah.
pedestal, and there was nothing there. I saw
So-
the time dial and couldn't grab that, but the planar compass was
So
gone.
how do we stop that? We need to make sure he doesn't get.
We
the
got to get it
coordinates, right?
before him. What if we got the planar compass?
Oh, you want us to grab it? Oh, what if we can't control it or something? Like, shouldn't we just stop anybody from getting it?
I think we should get it and then find someone who knows
Like,
how to use it.
What if we
Like
just
the
stop
guy
him
who
from
died.
learning how to get to the mirror plane, right? Wouldn't that work?
That could maybe work.
So we just need to stop
If we stop
Milo's
him,
mom from
won't,
telling
won't we
us?
interfere with our past selves by
Would that be
interfering with
interfering?
events that our past selves had to do?
No, because we were already there. We were still there.
But if we prevent it from happening, maybe we cause a bad branch and it still happens.
So what if we go? What if we go to the spacers and we go in that portal, see Milo's mom, and like convince her not to tell the mirror plane no matter what?
But don't we? Yeah, just don't see how. Like we got to get the planar compass for ourselves and hide it somewhere or something.
Can we even take it from the mirror plane? It was still, wasn't it still there? Didn't he just move it?
What if we go now and it's not there because one of the people brought it?
Like, what if moving it is what damages everything? Isn't there a lot of unknowns
Well,
here?
Yeah, I
Around
mean,
that,
we could,
that's
I
what-
guess we could try one thing, and if it doesn't work, we just come back here. I think maybe.
Well, I don't. Are we gonna have a second shot at this? Shouldn't we
I don't
just
think we
use
should
what we
plan for it,
know?
but
Yeah.
So we have two options.
I'm
right?
still shocked by the fact that we moved through fucking time. What the fuck?
It is pretty crazy, Clay.
mind blowing.
I'm with you on that one. I'm
That
still trying
is
to wrap
crazy.
that around my head. But thank God our parents are still alive right now, and other ones that we cared for too.
I think it's good that I don't fully understand it, so it's a little easier on me.
Yeah. Can we all just stop talking about how much death we just saw? I'm trying to not think
Yeah,
about it.
okay. With Amy.
I thought you'd be used to it by now, Alice.
I will kill you. She says that maybe more seriously and unsure if that's a lie.
Jokingly.
Oh my god. So like I can't that's me down there, but I can't like go down there and we're like stuck together. We have to like save everybody, like save time and space. Like what the fuck?
Well, it
Yeah,
runs
that's
in
my
your
point.
family.
Yeah.
Doesn't it run in mine too? all of ours?
Not mine.
Definitely
My
not mine.
parents, my parents are actually good people. I don't know what the fuck's going on with yours.
My dad's always
You're
fucking
saying-
shit up. He's always involved.
Okay, so what are we gonna do? Isn't it pretty risky to go mess with the compass when we don't know anything about it? And don't we know right now that it is fine where it is as long as nobody messes with it?
I think what if we were to just steal it? I'm usually against that kind of stuff, but this is the one time I think that if it's untouched,
Okay.
we won't affect us
Also,
going there.
If we want to do that, are we really going to risk me using this necklace again? Because there's a fairly high chance that we don't actually make it to the mirror plane if I use this. Right.
But with the compass, we know we can.
What if like we had to shift there, right? With the thing, what if it doesn't work this time?
The compass? You mean?
No, how we got to that plane in the first place.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was out
It
of
was
sheer
a-
luck.
It was lucky.
So are we really willing to risk trying that?
It's not like
again?
we could just go there because we knew how to get there.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
we should follow the other clue and go to 1159 and talk to Axie McRaxie.
So we want to try and get him to stop them from getting to the mirror plane.
No, but we can find out how to use the next time, which is 1234.
That's true. And then we can steal it and change it. Bless me. And change it.
Wait, isn't 1234 how to get to the mirror plane?
We don't know.
1234 was like
Until we
3
see
minutes
it
before
used,
the world
right?
ended.
That's the one that almost killed us. 1159 is the end of time where the timekeepers are.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right.
So
Okay.
So do we want to go talk to the timekeepers, or do we want to risk it all and end up on a plane that we can't escape from?
So you're suggesting we ask the timekeepers what time
But if we end up on a
we
random
need
plane,
to
we can
get to
always
the mirror
get
plane?
Garrett to do the voice.
Well, why don't we save my dad from being kidnapped and use him as an in with the timekeepers, and maybe they'll have more information for us.
maybe he will too if we explain what the
Yeah, if
hell
we
we're
can
into.
get in his head that we are from future,
Yeah.
which is wildly true.
How are we gonna save Milo's mom? Because isn't she behind a
We don't need to
4K?
save my mom.
What?
She's been
What?
there for a long time. She's fine.
Didn't you see?
Well, given
Okay.
the
We
chance,
can save the entire universe. We don't need to worry about my mom.
Milo, look, buddy.
She knows what she's
If there's
doing.
a chance that I can save your mom, it's the least I can do because you've been there for me.
I think we just had to save ourselves first. Just like one of those birds in the sky where you got to put your mask on and then you help others.
I guess aren't we also worried though? Because I mean, she is the way they get the mirror plane location. So right. So isn't she the link we need? Not that I like.
I feel like they only gave the location because Milo ended up there.
Well, he's going to
That
end up
Milo.
there again.
Yeah, he's still gonna end up there.
He has to
Fact,
end
no.
up there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Milo, he has to end up there.
That's okay.
So then he's going to make her tell the location, and then
It's already
he's gonna do
happened.
it, and then he's going to get the
If
location.
we save my mom, none of that happens and we don't exist.
Okay. Yeah.
True.
So maybe we do need to get the compass.
Compass,
I think we
compass,
should talk to the time
100%.
guy.
That was my
Yeah.
next leap after, oh shit, we can't change the past.
Okay.
So we can talk to your dad. That wouldn't break the rules.
Yeah, we can talk to my dad.
Okay.
There's
we-
one
we-
thing that
we-
won't break any of these rules, and it's talking to
Oh.
the time guy.
That's right. I'm up for both.
Okay.
I just don't want to get another massive headache from
I'd
failing to
rather
talk to somebody on another time.
I'd rather exercise both
hold-
options
Can
than
I propose
do
one
something?
and it
Can
not
I
work.
propose something I would normally?
Wasn't like, didn't you say that Enzo's dad was like with you there in the thing that you said with like and then Milo's mom? What? Your mom? But wasn't he there? Did he
They were
do
both there.
anything that like made you guys like do anything? Or was he not a factor at all?
He was super important.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
no,
was.
I don't-
Yeah. Okay. Good
You guys
point.
didn't
Yeah,
talk
he
about
was
what
not a
he was
factor.
doing there.
They just kidnapped him and tried to manipulate us unsuccessfully.
Should we kill
Should we?
Sandrin?
I feel like
Family.
I know, like Samily's not here, but
I feel
doesn't
like
he
that's a valid
literally-
option. I don't know if we
like-
can.
Like
Probably
we all
just gonna
think he's the
disappear.
reason. Sorry, go ahead, Milo.
Go ahead.
Enzo, like, what is this point of divergence? Like, what is it? You guys know, like, that has to like happen, right? And then we can change stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess the point of divergence is when Sandrin picks up the planar compass. Am I wrong in that?
Yeah.
Or like
I think that's
Yeah.
a very reasonable conclusion
Okay,
by Enzo.
okay. So that
So we-
has to happen. So we cannot
Okay.
kill Sandrin.
Unless we do it after he picks up the compass.
I am not for killing Sandrin.
Well,
I'm
I just
sorry.
So I'm sorry, is
Okay.
the compass that Sandrin has the same or similar to the one that Lady Blackthorn and the Beholder had at the end?
I think you can probably safely assume it's the same.
Yeah.
Given that you know where he went, you never saw him with it, but you know where he went and you saw it there at the end.
Okay.
So I think that's a safe assumption.
okay.
Wait,
so
they
let
said
him
they
get it.
had.
And then we kill him and take it.
Okay, so to stop him, are we gonna have to get to the mirror plane again?
Okay. So if you
We need the tuning.
let's just before we think about that,
Okay.
how many times can you try to use your amulet to get to the mirror plane? One time? Because we have
There was something in my
36
head that
hours.
told me that if we tried to do it again, it wouldn't work.
if it doesn't work, we can't use it again.
Well,
Because you might die.
does this thing have charges? Yes.
You can use it once a day, right?
Yes.
And you have,
How
I've-
much can you really use it?
we've already used it today,
Have you
so we
seen
can't use
items
it.
without charges? Just at will.
There are no charges.
I just
Remember, she
the
lies.
amulet I think is an option, but I think I think you guys would know that if you fail, you have a significant risk of just dying.
All of us.
You end up on a plane of fire, a plane with no air,
We're-
you're
we're
underwater.
Do we
We
know
also just
like
can't change the future.
yeah. I guess the problem is like I don't know that we know any other way we could possibly get there. Do you think one of the spacers
Well, so
If
I
we
wonder if
gave
maybe
them the
that's
tune,
at
maybe-
12:34. Maybe they'll have an answer there.
yeah.
I
If we go
definitely
to
think
the
Well,
end of time, we
'Cause
can
don't
get the
we
tuning
have the
fork.
frequency, right?
I definitely
So
think
we need the-
So we need
exercising
the tuning fork.
both options are worth it, because if we only pursue one option and the answer was the other option, then we'll screw ourselves over. I think going to both will benefit us regardless.
Okay. How are we other than the necklace, how do we know how to plane or travel?
We have the
Do you
rings.
think I could plane shift if you gave me a tuning fork?
My mom
I
could.
think Milo would have an idea what to do.
Can we find her?
She's still alive. She's probably on Stormborn Rock. We don't have a quick way of getting there, but I could send a prayer. She hears this sometimes.
That's true.
Okay. Can we find like a spacer? Do we know anybody who can pour? Oh, we talked to my dad.
Can your dad do that?
Well, did you know I got this necklace from him?
No.
But
As far as I know, you just pulled it out yesterday. So.
oh, I did. But do we? I guess he would probably need a tuning fork.
Yeah, I mean, when my mom told her stories, she needed a tuning fork
Okay.
or godly intervention.
I don't understand what we're talking about now.
How
Like-
we could intentionally get ourselves to the end of time or the mirror plane.
We can get to the end of time instantly. We already know how to get there. If we have, I'm holding the watch right
The only
here.
way that
and I
we
just do
actually
this,
got
and we
there
get to
was
the end
the
of time.
amulet, though. You don't know what time
No.
the end of time is.
That
We
was
got
mirror
to the
plane
mirror
zone.
plane by the amulet. We got to the end of the
Okay.
time by having clues and following those clues.
Okay, then I guess it's the mirror plane that we're still trying to get
It's
to.
the mirror plane
like
that we
solidly.
can't.
Yeah.
I think the
But I
plan is like try and stop my dad from getting kidnapped and go to the end of time. I think
He has
Milo's
to
right.
go
We
there
got to
now.
go there and talk to Praxis, see what he knows.
I just don't know
Unfortunately,
what rescuing your dad is going to do because it was Enzo's mom that had the information that gave the information to Milo. Sorry, I
It
think
was
I said that it
Milo's
was Milo's mom. Yes, I'm sorry.
who is a timekeeper, and we can go to the timekeepers to get help
Right, which I think at this point we need to.
yeah,
because we can
100%.
tell them where they're being held, and maybe they can help us, and we can explain all the time.
He seems to be here on
You're right. We could just
official
tell them everything.
timekeeper business.
We can tell them literally everything.
Well, wait. Do we want to go telling other people where the mirror plane is? What if that just does the same
We don't know
thing?
where the
Well-
mirror plane is. We just know that
Yeah, we don't have to tell them
they're
that we know the
keeping
frequency.
time people prisoner, and they would understand the difficulties of dealing with this and not having to do the thing. Because I assume they have to do this time thing all the time, but I don't know.
Did we side with the wrong people?
It's
I'm pretty
Garrett's
sure if
thinking,
we
so I'm
sided
gonna
with
say
the other
yes. And it would have been
something-
the bad side either way. That's
I
what
know,
I'm
You guys
it's
do that a
both
lot,
sides are
siding with
like-
the wrong side, you know? No, it's your guys' fault.
Okay, so let's go to the timekeepers and tell them that we know where Milo's mom is and everything
And
that
that
happened
we
except for the
watched the
frequency.
universe get destroyed.
Because she's
Do
going
we-
to tell them the frequency at some point, anyways, right? Like,
Do we know what plane that is
Probably.
that she was being held on?
no, but we know how to get there.
Through the spacer space?
We have rings to get there. We could just bring a party.
Well,
I
pretty
think you've had
solid.
two great ideas. I think investigating the meeting in Porter is an option. Going to the timekeepers is also a great option. I think if you go straight to the timekeepers, you'll likely miss Porter, that opportunity.
Hmm.
So you can do it in whichever order makes sense or something else. But I think those are two good ideas.
Okay, so
Yeah.
You know,
so
we
we
have
could
one day
grab
left to
Porter
live.
as like a trust us thing, right?
So can we just send a message to your dad to meet us here instead
Yeah.
of meeting them? And
I
then we
could do
just
that right
all
now.
go?
Yeah, do that right now.
or
I'm going
we
to
do option 3, which is we go find the people we've always wanted to be with and enjoy the end of the world.
I'm just going to look at Claire and then take out the sending stone and say, "Yeah, it's me. I need to talk to you. I'm in my dorm, 3rd floor,
Whatever room.
whatever building. It's extremely important. See you soon."
Yeah, you get back. What? Quit fucking around, son. I see you out there at the bar getting a drink.
I fucking knew it. Yeah.
I got a real important opportunity
Okay, we need to go.
tonight, and I hope you don't fuck it up. Enjoy your night, son. I got work to do.
He
So
sees
we
him
have to
at
go
the bar,
immediately
not talking
after-
in his sending stone.
I know, right? We need to go immediately after we leave the meeting because we don't want to mess up with ourselves.
Oh,
Or
yeah. We know when
you
we
could
go
get him
back.
before.
Okay.
But doesn't the
The
meeting
meeting.
still need to
No,
happen? Is that one
the
of
meeting
the
still
things?
needs to happen. It does.
You
Yeah,
guys are in
we
tough because-
investigated it.
Your old selves followed Porter
We did.
out to the
Yeah.
meeting.
Yeah.
So that would have fucked it up
Exactly.
if we had interrupted him anyways.
You're in tough from that perspective, but there's other options. I don't want to say there's lots that you do here, but
Let's- Okay, so
that's a tough one.
the original party never went in, right? So we just
watched from the
we just
outside.
watched.
And then left pretty
I'll
quickly.
watch with my.
Oh my
but-
gosh, can we get so there were a whole bunch of guards, right? Can we just get guards outfits and go as the guards?
Who has more guards?
That's complicated.
No,
Why
the
don't
same
we just-
guards. We are those guards, we just don't know it.
I'll say you also remember about that room that was the room you guys fought the snowman back in year 1. And you do remember that the syndicate was like out walking around outside and there were windows on the inside as well. There are other entrances to that room that you know about that you could consider, but you're right. Like you could just wait until you guys leave and then I don't know, do something else. Yeah, like that's also an option. I will say, if you just barge in, not wearing your Frosty Fling stuff, confront Sandra in mid-meeting, there's a risk that could disrupt your timeline.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, also, I feel like they're going to suspect something.
Okay.
We necessarily don't.
Actually, I think this is so important. I will say, you know that if you barge in there, that the only reason Sandra trusted you guys enough to talk to the prisoner was because of his success in kidnapping Porter. So if you guys disrupt that, or show that you're maybe not as trustworthy,
Wait.
you may
to show
not get
us
that
that we're-
opportunity in the past.
So we
we
can't
need
disrupt
to.
But we might
anything
never
that's
have
happened
made
in
it
the
to
past.
that prison, and we need to get there.
Yeah.
So that's I don't want to say that that's a guarantee, but we will get into a very gray area if we do that.
We need to
Okay.
heist him, Lucas Porter.
But after the meeting.
But
But he
Oh,
has
And
to
the
be
meeting is
in-
probably when he gets arrested.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. We gotta just bust in there, fog cloud, and get in, get out
Can't
quick.
do that.
Okay.
I can pick him up, man. I got I can clean tackle, mother trucker.
Okay. So we go.
Wait, are we
in
trying to get him
with a-
before he goes to? Because we need to book it now if we're trying to
I
get him
don't-
just before.
Oh,
the
because
meeting.
we saw him in there, so it's got to be after we leave.
Okay.
Okay, so we don't think. So we think if we grab him after the meeting,
Okay,
that
why
it
do we
won't
have to
mess
save
with
him?
the timeline?
Well, if he's arrested during that meeting, then we can't grab him after.
That's what
Okay,
we
but
thought,
why
yeah.
do we need to save him at all?
You don't necessarily need to, but I will say I think it's reasonable to think there could be some value in having some interaction with him. There could be.
Especially if he's
Yeah.
there when we go to the timekeeper.
And with the
and they're
timekeepers
like,
too,
what,
yeah.
what the fuck are you doing here?
Yeah.
Because we've been
We might
working
need him to
against
smooth it over a
them,
little bit.
so, yeah.
Or we could go from Gideon's mom. I have a little bit of an in with her, so
Can we not? Wait, how do you have an in with her?
I helped get her the money to reopen the casino.
Was it our money?
No, it was my mom's.
I mean,
Okay, so we go get Lucas Porter.
we could do it.
Well, do we have time for that? How long until this meeting happens?
10 minutes.
God.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we need to get there
very
if we're going to do this.
We've been talking for like
Yeah, and the amount of time you guys have been talking, we can flex that, but it's it is coming up.
Imminent.
okay. That's good because we've been talking 25 minutes.
No sweat.
Right? Okay, so if we go in and grab him after this meeting, it's fine. Or is there no way to grab him and still have the
Got to
timeline
grab him
good?
during
I'm
the
thinking there's
meeting.
not going to be any way to grab him because there were so many more spacer guards than there were timekeeper guards.
I
There
would.
was
I feel
no
like there
timekeeper
were
I think
guards.
Milo
all-
would
yeah.
remember that there were, like, he didn't know how many people were on which side, but they were probably equal amount.
Well, do we have disguises or anything if we want to do this? Because can we really go in looking like ourselves?
That's why I think we should steal some spacers outfits.
I mean,
and
Alice will like do
we-
her hat to turn
knock
into
out those
somebody
guards. We
else,
take those
but-
spacers for its place.
That would help.
Because also then we could take over, Lucas Porter as a prisoner, and then we just go to the timekeeper's space.
Yeah, that could work, but
This
There
idea is
isn't
very
way
risky.
too high level for me.
crazy thing.
problem is if
We could wait until he's captured and then take him to the people, because we end up in the same room with him. If we could get to him, we could take him.
Wait, so you want to just sneak into the prison while we're there?
Yep.
And then
Or
we just
any other time when we're not
teleport
there.
out with him? In that case, can we teleport out with your mom?
We can't get to her. She's in
Yeah.
a prison. But I don't know if Lucas was in a prison or if he was just a little
he
bit
was not
further.
in a force cage.
Yeah. Could we take him then after we meet with everybody and knock out all the guards and there's nobody left?
Do you think we could? I mean, we took on a fair number of guards the first time. I guess we could. Their guards weren't super guardy.
Oh my
You
God.
have to kill the guards so that they couldn't be resuscitated and tell Sandrin that it was you guys who knocked them out.
Ah, we should have killed them the first time. These badges are getting in the way, guys.
Yeah, we should really leave the badges at home this time. I'm gonna actually
agree.
take my badge and put it on the table.
Well, Milo will take his badge and put it on the table.
Alice is gonna keep hers for right now, but
That's
Well,
less fun.
if we're
Are
gonna
we
do
gonna
this, we're
kill
gonna do this
guards?
properly, and I'll take off
I
my
will
badge.
kill
and
whoever
put
I
it on the
need to
table.
stop the end of time. To stop the mirror planes from destroying everything.
well, can you really argue with that? Okay, so
So
are we waiting for him to get captured and then doing a heist?
We
Oh,
could
sorry,
wait
Enzo is
until the
taking off his
very
badge as
end
well.
of the meeting.
we need to cram this out.
So
With lots of red string.
I don't know. The way that I envision this working is Spacers and Samley's dad arrest Lucas. Samley's dad bamfs out because he's the big wig. He goes first. He lets the grunts sweep everything up. So then they disappear with Lucas. We take them in that time in between when Samley's dad bamfs out and before they leave with Lucas.
It's totally reasonable.
What if
Yeah,
he,
we gotta wait
what if he
for
actually
You are
Stanley
the
kills
Dad
planner,
to
so-
leave the room.
I'm just I guess there's a lot of what ifs, right?
That this whole thing is what if.
Yeah.
What if we can't do it? Then
Wait.
we're all fucked.
Milo has the ring thing, so I can look in the room and spy and know the exact moment to go in.
That's
So
also
either
correct.
way, we should just go see this meeting and look for an
Yes.
opportunity to free him, right?
After the meeting. Yeah.
But we need to find a
I-
side door because the ones that we're at, we can't interfere with.
Why don't we go in a window?
Milo had been
That's
plotting he'd been making a map, but he didn't make a very detailed map yet.
Milo is acutely aware of like the windows on this room that they had this encounter in. So you guys know that your best entrance is the window because you don't want to risk Sandrin seeing you because you know he walked out of it and walked back into the Frosty Fling because you guys saw him. So you don't want to risk him walking past you at the main door. So yeah, you know that the window is your best bet and you guys can easily get there around the side of the building.
Okay, let's do it, guys. Let's go in the side of the building and sneak in through the window. And then we can spy through the window a little bit.
Okay, do we have disguises or something?
No.
Is it gonna be a problem if they see us?
Not if we kill the guards.
We're just gonna kill everybody who sees us? Is that
Yeah. Leave no witnesses.
I
Head
know.
and tail, no tails.
Alice is gonna disguise herself as some random student.
Well, if we don't let them see us as well, that is another option, Milo. Yeah, you don't have
This
to
is
kill
true.
them.
Well, what if they get Lucas and we have to kill them? Like they're leaving with him.
Well,
I guess we follow them.
Didn't
Oh my
Bella
God,
say
this
it?
is complicated.
I think we just need to get in that moment between when Samley's dad leaves and we just start fighting them. And like you said, we need to kill them so they can't report back.
Do we want to fight? Well, we could just grab them and go.
How many guards are there?
Can we start like getting
So, like
Yeah, we'll
close to the
start
building?
meeting over.
Yeah.
8 guards. I think there were 4 on each side.
well, don't we know the school way better than them?
Milo does. Claire does.
I know the school pretty well. I've been making a map.
So if we ran, can we just try and lose them in like the tunnels or something?
Guys, I will get us around this fucking school like you wouldn't fucking believe. If you're saying we fuck this up, time and space ends for everyone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Nope.
well, I think I can put aside my extreme fucking anger at you two for going behind my back and being total bitches about everything. I'll put that aside for now because it's time to save the fucking universe.
I'm with you.
Thank you, Claire.
Now, where do we want to go? I will get us there and no one will fucking see us.
We want to go to, and I'll tell her what fucking building it is.
Okay. Then I will move you guys there. As you guys, Claire leads you guys. I probably should have Claire in this party group. And as you sort of turn the corner, you see a group of people hiding in a bush, looking through the window of the room. And you see very clearly like a couple of syndicate thieves in the bush with a familiar purple tiefling, Handsy, Miss Mandy.
I thought we killed her. Oh, we never killed her.
We didn't kill anybody, really.
No.
Nobody of note in the syndicate.
Handsy. She
Well,
was
now
so
we can.
nice. She was-
And she
Nobody of
sort of
note.
turns to seize you guys and like quietly looks over at you and goes like shrugs like and mouths, what are you doing here?
Don't
No,
what are you
no, we
doing
don't want
here?
any trouble.
Okay, we don't need. And we'll go to a different window right
Yeah.
next to them.
And then we're gonna be peering in.
Or if
Get out of here. We're here on a reconnaissance mission for Blackthorn. Get out. No, we can't have this. Get out of
Okay,
here. You'll give
I
us
don't
away.
I don't think we can interfere with them either.
Could we go to like a bush on the other side? Because this is like an edge building, right? So could we like go to the other side window?
The opposite window.
Yeah.
You probably could, but Mandy is like sort of, she's like crouched, she's like stepping out, like sort of holding her hands up, like being like, no, what are you doing? I didn't
you
serve
steal
my
the
time in
compass?
jail to have you come back and just screw up my mission again.
Do
How
you
do you
steal
guys
the
care?
compass?
What? What compass?
Okay.
Why do you even care about this meeting? Why does the syndicate care about this?
What? No, I shouldn't tell you that.
Why not?
Because you took down the syndicate.
Yeah, isn't that all in the past though?
Yes, but I served a full year in jail.
Didn't you commit crimes?
That's besides the point. Now,
Well,
get out of here. Shoo. We need
well,
this intel. It's critical.
Okay. But we also need intel. So can we
Yeah,
just use
yeah.
this window over here?
Well, if you tell us why you're here, we'll leave.
Yeah, roll a persuasion. I guess deception, maybe?
Yeah, deception.
is-
Yeah, because I'm
What?
not leaving.
First roll of the night, geez.
Nice. 18.
Okay. She goes, oh, that's wonderful. Yes, well, Blackthorn needs to know what's going on here because there's been some rumors that there's some, things going on with this spacer group and they know things that Blackthorn needs and we need to report back the outcome of this meeting. Apparently there's a very valuable artifact that Blackthorn is in need of taking back to our, the big boss.
What if we tell you how this meeting ends?
That's it. I need to listen to how the meeting ends. Go, shoo. Half of them are here already.
Okay, and I'm literally just gonna go on the other side of the bushes in the next window.
Yeah, roll initiative. They're
Oh God, they're gonna fight us. Okay, we have to be
They're gonna
quiet,
fight you guys.
guys. Oh,
we gotta be
quiet.
quick.
And
Quick
we
and
also
quiet.
don't have our badges.
You guys don't.
I-
Alice didn't take hers
We
off.
can non-lethally do things.
I guess I'll roll advantage for you guys.
We have advantage.
Because it's not gonna work.
Initiative. No,
Yeah,
Oh, it doesn't
what did
work.
I say? Yeah.
you said advantage.
Okay, so
but-
there's
Yeah, I was like, oh, we have
Mandy.
advantage. Cool.
There's the thieves. Wait.
Wait, okay, let me ask a question about inspiration. Because we went back in time, do we have it again?
Do you have it again?
From his
Have we
beloved.
slept? We haven't slept. We haven't long
Yeah.
rested, right?
You haven't long rested, no.
But we're back in time.
So your old selves
Our
still
old
have it,
selves
but
have
your
it, we
current
don't.
self does not.
I'm about to lose it because I'm breaking up with Amy again. No, wait. No, it's fine.
Are you gonna
Um,
unbreak
Oh
up
my
with
God.
her?
Alice expected this apparently.
Okay, they all rolled terribly on their initiative, but they're going to fight you. And Enzo, you see that's about to happen. I'll move you guys closer because you guys were closer. As
Alice,
Enzo,
you're on
you see that about to happen. What do you do?
Can you ping where we are?
Oh, sorry. Also, maybe if you guys didn't fix your initiative, because it's just my rolls, maybe. So go in there and change them. Maybe
What if we
it's not
lost your
Enzo.
roll?
Yeah, mine's 18.
Oh, I see how it is. Sus.
It's just Handsy, Miss Mandy. I thought there was like.
Oh, Alice is actually first.
Yeah, she
Oh.
great. So
No, it's Handsy,
Ask
Mandy,
questions.
and then there's
Yeah,
4
there's some
thieves
grunt.
in the bush that are so camouflaged you can't. You guys.
Oh god.
Oh wow!
Oh
Oh
my
my god, they really are.
Oh god.
That's crazy.
I'm sorry, I still can't tell where we're at.
The very
Oh.
top left.
That is wild. You picked the
Okay,
perfect
were
model.
okay.
these
That's so funny. They do blend in so well.
Oh,
Like you have to look right at them to even see that.
I mean, they're really good at their job.
They are. I'm so
Yeah.
impressed though, because the brown
Uh,
even looks like it would be a.
All right, Alice, over to you. What are you doing?
Enzo, roll
my
again, brother.
AoE. I should
Roll
have took
again?
Scorching Ray.
Yeah, we both rolled 18. I rolled
Oh.
18 again. Man, I'm on.
What's your dex mods, both of you?
Rolled a
Up
12. My dex is +1.
Does Alice remember if these
There you
are
go.
like the really low HP grunts or these are the better grunts?
These guys look familiar. Yeah,
Like were these the ones that she took down with a single magic missile before?
I think Alice remembers what Renee
Wait.
remembers.
Okay,
Is this-
great. Because I don't
Hold on.
remember if this.
This
close
was longer ago for Alice than it was for Renee.
Great.
Right, because there's a whole months.
Yeah.
Was this the one that was hoping that she'd see me again? Because that was
Where are we on the map?
what you want.
Can someone focus
Okay,
me
I
on
think
that?
Alice is just going to magic missile one dart for each of these 3 grunts.
Oh, nice. Jared would say roll it.
Sorry. What's happening?
Alice is gonna
Magic
magic missile each of the grunts.
Yeah, roll for
Or
it.
three of them, yeah.
Yeah, Walter knew it. Yeah, just roll it.
Is this the one that wanted to see me again here?
Okay, well 2 of those were good.
Wanted to see you.
Yeah.
Handsome is
the
not
time,
every
this
woman
one-
the
wants
time
to
where I
see you.
jumped down the story into the 2.
No, this
Oh.
this woman works for her.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so 5, 2, and 5, and who are
Yeah,
they at?
This one, and that one in that order.
Okay. Your badge flares as that one is knocked unconscious. This one is knocked unconscious. Unfortunately, this one is still up.
It's okay.
Anything else for Alice?
She's gonna step back.
Callum, over to you. Badge is
Yeah.
off.
Oh yeah.
Badge is off.
I'll go for Miss Mandy here, but I will hunter's mark her, and I'll go for.
Are you non-lethal or just all in?
Oh, I'd like it. Yeah. Hopefully, hopefully I don't follow kill her, but if I do, I do.
Well, she's gonna die. If she goes to 0, she'll die.
Yeah.
Callum
Probably missed anyway.
Yep, Clark doesn't care.
Okay. That misses.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank
She's
goodness.
lucky.
Thank goodness for her. She dodges out of the way and she goes, "Oh, that nearly killed me. Thank goodness they have their badges on."
Callum's not the only one.
Enzo, over to you.
How long does it take to put the badge back on? Realistically,
Instant.
Yeah, some of us left him behind though.
Yeah.
Garrett
left
really
behind.
likes the badges on, and Garrett really wants you to be deliberate if you're going to take it off and kill somebody.
I think so. Enzo's gonna put it back on. He'll like turn around for a second as Callum is firing those arrows and just put it back on. And I'm just gonna probably run up and like take a wild swing, just a fist.
Yeah, go for it.
Although I guess sorry. Now that the badge is on,
Use your maul.
spicy elemental maul.
Then you can hit
For
the one
sure.
next to her,
I'm
hopefully.
gonna take a wild
Take him
swing.
out.
Spicy elemental maul.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right. So it's 14 bludgeoning on Mandy, 4 fire on the other 2.
Yeah, how do you want to do this?
Perfect.
I think he's gonna like do it so nonchalantly, like not that he did
It's like,
anything
get out of my
great.
way.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's like we're all in agreement that like this was we're above this now, and just like
we're
like
trying to be
swing and
quick.
just be like turn attention to the Great Hall, or no, not the Great Hall, the School of Enlightenment. Is that where the meeting is?
No, it's in the Great Hall. Yeah.
It's in the Great Hall. Okay, and like be like, guys, all right, let's take a look
And then
inside.
we just look in the window.
Yeah.
Take over where they
Yeah, I
were.
just want to point out, like this was a hard fight in like our early sessions, and it was like literally 2 attacks took him out. As Claire looks back at you, Alice, and goes, I like see what you see in him.
Did Enzo hear that?
Sure.
You're really not too far. You're like 10 feet away.
Yeah. All right. He's purposely not turning around because he's smiling too much.
Okay, yeah, so we're gonna just peer in this window. Also, being at this part of the map just immediately made me think of that first fight we did with the
Weather vane?
The
like the weather vane,
vane.
because this was where we were.
Exactly where we were.
Yeah, okay, so you guys are up against the looking in the window. Okay, so you're able
Yeah.
to see in there pretty easily. I will say don't think you need a stealth check, but I'll say a perception check. We've just got to beat a DC 15 to have it to really hear well what's happening inside. We can see what's happening inside. Miles got the ring if he wants to use it to get a better view. We just need somebody to beat a 15 to actually sort of hear what they're saying.
My passive perception and investigation
also
is
beats it, but
so.
Your passive perception is over 15.
My passive investigation is.
my
Wow.
passive
My
perception is
passive perception is
17.
15. Oh, I need. Okay.
So this I'll say is an active one because this is not something you would normally overhear just naturally. You're sort of like
Oh,
ear to the window, like
I didn't
actively
know that.
looking.
Okay.
Okay, we can all try.
Yeah. I mean, if you don't want to, but yeah, we all should try probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, because so far we're failing.
Oh,
Well,
I can't hear
Alice
through the
got
glass.
11.
Oh, you caught a break, Walter. That was persuasion,
What was I supposed to do?
Perception.
perception.
Oh, hey, I have advantage on this because I'm an expertise, right? So that gives me advantage.
Oh
no,
no,
it just gives
it's not.
you a higher mod,
It's like
Oh.
double
It's
your
already built in.
proficiency.
which is
Okay.
maybe more valuable. I don't know.
Yeah. He's good.
Usually
Okay.
is.
It helped.
A better.
Yes.
Um,
now you can listen.
I
Yeah, so
persuaded
Miles the
the
only
wind.
one. I was hoping everybody would fail because then now I don't have to talk to myself. But now I do. So you guys look in and you see that you see the situation you saw before, Milo, from a different angle, and you sort of think you're also sort of seeing yourself seeing this for a moment, and then as your old self is in the hallway across the room leaving, you're looking through and you hear some of the chatter from inside as now you're much closer. As you hear Sandra say, "Ah, yes, Mr. Porter. I figured you'd try to pull something like this when I saw you arrive late, prepping your timekeepers to try to take advantage." And he says, "Well, you know how it is. You got our main. We gotta come and try to turn the tide here. No offense, it's just business there, Sandrin." And Sandra says, "Well, it is I who's turning the tides." As you see portals appear as the 4 or 5 spacers emerge and join, he says, "I was expecting this. I think it is going to be I who turns the tides. Are you going to give up now, or we're going to have to settle this the old-fashioned way?" And Porter says, "Ha shit. I should have known better, Sandrin. Let's dance." And you can see that they start fighting each other. As nobody's really trying to severely hurt each other, but they are fighting quite aggressively. Are you guys doing anything, or are you just going to watch them fight? I mean, I think you know what happens. So
Yeah.
um,
I think maybe as they're fighting, he'll be like, "Do we want to wait till one of them's weekend, Prepper, or maybe do you think he'll get a hit in on Sandrin?"
Well, I think we should pay attention for the doors where we were hiding first if we're gonna do anything.
I think you know you're in the clear because your old
we've
selves
already
never
left.
saw.
We never saw the fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
We got to get closer inside in case.
Can we just jump through this window if we need to?
Oh, yeah. Like right as they're gonna take Lucas, we reach it, we grab him, and we dial the thing.
What if they all like walk through the same portal? Like we got to be close. Once Sandrin goes, that's the window.
Okay, once Sandrine goes, we grab Lucas, and we dial the thing and get out of there. And if a couple of them come with us, we'll take them out there.
Wait, what if we all just grab Lucas and then use the dial and we just go straight to the end of time?
Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah.
Okay.
So are we gonna hold hands the whole time, or just when we get in there?
Aw, Bella, I'd love to hold your hand.
As you guys continue to watch, the fight goes on, and you can see that Porter is a very talented fighter, but it becomes clear that Sandrin is too much for him. Sandrin's power level seems to be above that of Porter, and given that the fight was evenly matched with their backup, Sandrin sort of being slightly more powerful than Porter turns the tide in his favor.
I'm checking really quick. Is our window unlocked so that we can easily open it and get in when we need to?
Or are we gonna bust through it?
Yeah. Yeah, I think
We got it.
You-
Yeah, we got a bust.
you could say that the window's open. As you see that most of the support staff are knocked unconscious, as it was a pretty evenly fought match, as there's only one spacer that's sort of left standing at the end, as Sandrin is able to sort of subdue Porter.
Fog clip right now, and we just get in and take it.
Are you
Okay.
gonna do it? Isn't he gonna
Hey,
go?
fuck that.
Now's the I will go into stealth.
And I'm casting fog cloud in that room.
Are
Yeah.
you sure?
Yes, because I think we're about
I
to
think
pull the
we're
trigger
gonna-
anyways. So
I think we're gonna run in and try and.
Sandrin is still in the room.
We got to
I'm-
wait for
so
Sandra to
now
leave.
at this point, I'm worried because it's just Sandrin and one guard that he's just gonna take them both and just go.
You know
Well-
Sandrin doesn't leave, though.
Because he goes back
Yeah,
to the
he
party?
goes back to the party. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
that's right. Okay.
Okay.
No,
Right.
then I.
We're just antsy at the window.
I keep thinking that he went back to the thing, but
Yeah,
no, you're right.
someone,
he
like,
did go back to the
grabs-
party.
Bella's hand. She's about
Yeah,
to
he's still about to do it.
do it. He's still in there.
Absolutely. Yeah, and I think as you sort of pause just for a moment, you see Sandrin sort of brushes himself off, prestidigitation, sort of cleans himself up, sort of looks around and goes, well fought. Clean this place up. I don't want any evidence that we were here. Take them all prisoner and bring Porter back and string him up. I'm sure this this will turn the tides. I'm going back to enjoy the party and make contact with my daughter. As he sort of swishes around and heads back, as you can see, this one guy starts like trying to gather up all the bodies of the timekeepers and his companions, and like trying to clean up. Like there's a bit of blood and like there's some, sparks and stuff
So-
that hit the floor.
How competent is this guy? Like, is he still paying attention to his charge, or is he just like pissed off that he has to do all the cleanup, and so he's just like focused on what he's doing?
Yeah, I think you can tell that this guy's actually quite excited that they won because it was such an intense battle. He is fatigued from the fight though, given that. But this is an elite spacer. Like this is one of the more senior members that you fought before. But yeah, not upset. Like excited that they won. This is going to be big for them. As Sandrin sort of
Somebody wanna just
swishes
knock him out real quick.
and walks out the door. As you see, I guess the opportunity you guys were waiting for is here.
Yeah, I will go into stealth.
Go.
Then, do you want me to roll for it?
Yeah, who wants to get closer? Stealth in there, Milo.
I'm not gonna
Alan?
move.
No, me either. But
I can try to roll for stealth too. I've got a +8.
Well,
You guys should
what's
go
happening
together.
here? So
Wait, is
Callum's
Sandra
trying to go in the
so-
window.
So Bella is gonna try
yeah.
and communicate that somebody should knock out this guy. That way, again, he can't even identify us. Like, just get behind him and just knock him out before he can even tell anybody's here. And then we grab Lucas and get
Ooh,
out.
that's it. We're undercover right now, right? So we could stealth shoot him.
Callum's gonna stealth. Callum sounds like he really is gonna stealth.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do. I was
You
going to
could
relay
stealth
that, but I
shoot him.
wanted.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to stealth kill him.
Good.
But I do have my badge off, so I don't really want to shoot him because if I shoot him, I'll most likely kill him.
Okay.
Milo,
Alice can firebolt him. I don't know how strong he is though.
Yeah, but he might be able to tell that's coming, right?
Yeah.
That's why I want somebody to sneak up and just like fucking
Guys,
choke hold him
losing
and knock him
time.
out.
Yeah, roll stealth, Callum.
Yeah, thank you. So
If
then I
somebody can
roll-
assist, I think, with the window.
Oh, hey, I can help with that. I've got the master tactics. I
And you're a great helper.
give him advantage.
So yeah, now you have advantage.
Okay.
18's pretty good. You can chase the crit if you want.
I mean, if it'll make, I'll take the 18.
You sure?
Hey, you got the one out of the way.
Yeah, Milo, as you sort of help Callum, you're holding the window, you're sort of helping guide him. You see he nearly steps and cracks like a delicate thing on the desk you're climbing through, and as you sort of help him not do that. Callum, you make it in and you sort of sneak right up behind this guy as he's sort of like trying to like scrub up a bit of blood off the floor.
Yeah, I'll. So I don't know how unarmed strikes are going to work in stealth because of my modifier, what is literally 0 damage. But I want to like karate chop him
This was a
unconscious.
bad idea.
Okay, then what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to snare him and I'm going to restrain him.
Is that like do you have to shoot him to do that?
No, I have to lay my hands on him and he's just restrained.
Oh, it's a spell.
Snare.
Yeah, that seems good. I like that, Callum.
Oh, we've never seen this spell before, ever, I think, in our game.
Yeah, I don't think so ever.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's roll for this guy.
Casting time on this is 1 minute.
Okay, you can't do that then. Maybe that's why we've never seen it.
Why wouldn't you just
Yeah.
tie somebody
It's a
up with
trap.
rope?
It's a trap.
Oh, it's
You
a
can leave a
trap, you
trap
lay on the
somewhere.
ground.
Yeah.
Oh, and then when they walk into
Oh.
it. Okay.
I think your best bet here is to use a weapon to try to non-lethally bonk him out.
Yeah. Okay. So
Do you have
yeah,
a weapon?
I do. Yeah. I'll hit him with my short sword then. Non-lethal.
Yeah, you can try to pommel him. Oh yeah, that'll hit.
I don't know what the sneak modifier is.
Wow, max damage. Yeah, as you sneak up, bonk him in the head as he falls unconscious
Just
to the ground.
unconscious.
Okay, now I'll clamber in the window.
Okay, now we're all rushing through the window.
Enzo's gonna go and walk through the front door.
Yeah, you do that, and you guys all clamber in the window. Enzo walks through the front
So
door.
why did you do that? What if we have to do this again and now you just cut off another route?
He needs to be like the coolest fucking guy around. Okay, just like obviously, like it's
I
like
didn't
a
even think
compulsion.
about
for
What,
it.
is
him.
he gonna
Just
go
like-
lean on a wall now?
Can we go?
He was like
I'm gonna
about
look
to.
at
He's
my-
like, no, I don't always lean. It's just
You
sometimes.
do, like 90% of the time you do.
Oh, he never leans.
Okay, let's just grab your dad and go.
Let's do it.
Please don't
Yeah.
give me a massive headache.
Porter is lying there unconscious.
Okay, I think we're all gonna hold hands and touch him
Yeah.
as we get Milo to use the compass or the
Do it.
stopwatch.
Yeah, stop. The wristwatch or whatever, pocket watch. That's what.
Okay, this is a good idea that I didn't think you'd do.
You weren't ready for this.
Well, I'm always ready for
Bryce party.
anything. I did not expect Porter to make it here. Let me I'll take you guys to the map. Yeah, I mean you've done this before. This works. There's no reason that this wouldn't work. As you guys appear here, now there's people here that I need to add.
Okay.
Can you see the map, by the way?
Yeah.
There's people that I need to add here.
Oh, I see.
Why
Oh
is
my
the
God,
end of
where are we
time
right now?
So creepy. Is that a severed body part on the tablet thing over there? Also, is that like a demon statue or something?
Yeah, this doesn't look like a very friendly place.
I don't know. It's got a lot of colors. What do you guys expect at the end of time? It's red shifting.
I'll actually say that you guys arrive and you don't immediately sort of draw any attention to yourselves.
Do we start calling out?
Enzo, do you want to wake him up with the smelling salts?
Yeah, good idea. And I don't know if he's stabilized.
Yeah, I think he's stable. You're able to.
Yeah.
You have a few abilities, I think, get people right up, right?
Well, I don't have the healer's kit anymore, unless I would have had a chance to buy another one. But
But your
So I-
smelling salts should just work, right?
yeah, they have to be stabilized though.
Oh yeah, he is stable. They didn't want him to die.
Mhm.
Let me get Porter as I get lost in my own journal here.
I know the feeling, and we just keep adding more, Garrett.
Well, yeah, I don't think we're gonna stop. Okay, as you're gonna wake him up
Yep.
as he goes. What?
Good morning.
Enzo, what
Hey,
the fuck's going on, boy?
Look, we're just saving the multiverse,
It's-
okay?
it's complicated, but yeah, we're
He sort of looks
I know.
around and he goes, "What? Wait, what? How the fuck did we get here?"
Hey, also, you never got me my alcohol order, by the way.
You're dead. We're in hell.
No, we ain't in fucking hell. We're at the. How did you? Shouldn't you be at the Frosty Fling?
We are.
Oh, I fucking lost that fight. What the fuck? How did you
We
know
are
about
the
this
Frosty
place?
Fling. And so, how
We've
much are you
had-
telling him? You need
And
to
so,
decide.
did you want to do the honors?
yeah. Listen, we've kind of started a couple timelines inadvertently, and well, I don't know. As Bella said, we're trying to save the multiverse, and you're part of that. So
Timelines? What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, come on.
Multiverse? What the hell?
why are
Do
you
you
Enzo,
know
you've
the
been-
bullshitting me? You're in the
that everybody's
time
looking for?
Have
Yeah.
you been doing that Halfling weed?
Okay, can you
You're
take us to
in the
somebody who does
timekeeper.
understand the
You
multiverse?
surely
What are you talking
understand.
about? Yeah, we got the Planarverse, obviously, but like timelines? What are you talking about?
You're a timekeeper. Don't you understand things about time?
Right. This is the end of it.
That's what you got.
Not anymore.
Do we have specific questions to ask him that didn't involve explaining everything?
Well, we thought he actually knew something, but here he
Well,
just
y'all got to fucking tell me how you knew how to get here and how you got here. I mean, I guess thanks for. Damn, you saved me.
Yeah.
Well,
Didn't we have a prisoner we should tell him about?
yeah. Are we
Or
going to
that
tell
he
him about
should
that?
help tell someone?
Yeah, I kind of want to find somebody who knows a bit more.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's clear we need to talk to Braxis. I'm sorry, Dad. You don't seem to know too much, though.
Wait, we're
Anyway,
here to
we
side
saved
with
you, so can you put in like a good word for us?
I ain't putting in shit until you tell me what the fuck's going on here. I wake up in the fucking end of time, a place that I've distinctly tried to keep my vulnerable child from getting to, and here we are with y'all. I got knocked out, and you all bring me here? What the fuck?
We're
The
here to
spacers
side.
find the mirror plane.
Yeah. Why do you think you want the mirror plane so bad? It's
Why are
for
we explaining this?
time dial, which has been activated because the planar compass got activated, and so here we are.
Hold on. I mean, this sounds like this sounds pretty outlandish. I mean, mirror planes. I mean, nobody's ever been there. We have no idea what's there.
Okay, can you like?
Your
Okay, I think
leader-
we're done here. Let's go.
Yeah.
Wait.
Your leader found the mirror planes.
We're here to side with the timekeepers. We want to help you rescue a prisoner.
Now this one's talking sense.
That's the first. Wait, that is actually the first thing I think. Unless you were you lying?
Because she wants to say, I don't know. That was a great one. I
This
don't know that
one's
we're
talking
actually. The
fucking
first
sense.
part was definitely a lie. She doesn't really want to side with the timekeepers. She just wants to save the multiverse.
Maybe that part was a lie.
He sort of puts his hand on your shoulder. He goes, "Well, son, I'm proud of you for saving me. Damn, but I told you to stay out of this. But hell, am I glad you didn't? You saved my ass. And I don't know how the fuck you got here, but I mean, you must have figured maybe one of those fucking spacers knew something. But goddamn, I mean, all right, well, we'll got to talk to Braxis because yeah, if
Great,
Sanders
lead the
getting bold,
way.
it must mean he's close."
Will you leave?
Uh,
Yeah. Show us.
And he walks in
End
and he
of
sort
time.
of bursts through the door of what looks like the remnants of the Great Hall of the Stone Lion Adventuring Academy.
Oh.
The end of time is this great hall.
It's,
Okay.
it's the same world, right? They're just
That we
further
yeah.
in time.
that makes
That's
sense.
where they.
Okay.
As he walks in, as the folks in here sort of turn around, they go, "What? Hey, wait!" And Porter holds his hands up. He goes, "Hey, y'all, they're with me, Braxis. We got to fucking talk." As he sort of marches to the front of the room. Surprise
shit.
party! Get your asses up here. And Braxis sort of
Behind
seems
you.
shocked.
You
He
don't
goes,
need to yell.
"Oh, I mean, indubitably, but what a surprising turn of events. I mean,
We are the
aptly
surprise
named you all
party.
surprise
Come on,
party.
let's
Well
make-
met. Have you come to your senses after my last showing of skill? You
Which one was that one? Because we've also seen you die.
Why are we? Can we
his,
stop?
his eyes sort of narrow. He doesn't immediately say anything to that comment, but you can see that he's sort of wondering as he goes,
Are you?
"Well, when I expertly dashed and teleported away with your companion Juliet, who we've been keeping excellent care of. No worries there." As
you interested-
Porter goes, "Well, yeah, Braxis. I don't know how these kids knew how to get here. I mean, obviously they would have gotten one of the pocket watches, but damn, they saved my ass. I mean, Sandra made a move on me. Well, I mean, I made a move on him, but then he turned the tides, made a move on me. I mean, it must mean he's close, right? If he's getting fucking bold." And Braxis sort of puts his hands up. He goes, "Yes, quite. Indubitably, that must be the case. This is worrying indeed. And surprise party, what are you doing here? Thank you for saving Mr. Porter, but
I look at Alice. Can we explain yet?
how did you get here? And why are you here?"
Are you interested in saving a timekeeper prisoner that the spacers have captured?
The arch
That is-
timekeeper.
That has been our main focus. Are you
Well-
switching sides?
Yes.
We're on the side of saving the multiverse.
That's the second curious thing you've said, young lady, and now you have my interest piqued. What are you talking about? Multiverse. The multiverse is not in danger.
Not right now. It's not.
What
There
if we
is no
could tell
multiverse
you?
until now.
Porter
if we
goes, "Yeah, these kids don't know what they're talking about, Braxis. I mean, they have no idea. We gotta save Hazel. I mean, damn, she's, well, if it is Hazel, it better fucking be. And if she's been in there, who knows how long, we gotta get her out of there." And Braxis sort of goes, "Well, yes, I agree. That should be our foremost course of action. But these children seem to know an awful lot. They got here. They haven't explained. They're being awfully cagey about why and how they got here."
Okay, well, how we got here,
It's related
Is-
to the prisoner.
Milo has a timekeeper association and knows how to use the pocket watches.
What?
Turns
If
out
we-
my mom is. What's my mom's name?
Wasn't it Hazel?
Yeah.
I don't know. Her name's Mom. It's Hazel. She's the
Because
arch
they
timekeeper.
both sort of, their jaws drop and they look over and they go, "Wait, Milo, Milo is Milo Shadowfoot?
The whole time.
What the fuck? As Braxis sort of goes, well, that is absolutely incredible. This is an incredible turn of fortune. I mean, well, we still have challenges, but yes, you should be on our side. Your mother, yes, that's who we're after. Milo, what? How fortuitous. Yes, of course. Of course you'd side with us. Why else?
I had no idea. I had no idea you guys knew my mom.
Well,
I can't believe we tried to kill you. I'm sorry about that.
Well, actually, you didn't.
Oh, well, I'm not sorry then.
You remember the last time you saw this guy? He just dashed, teleported away.
Yeah, they left. Do you guys know where the Spacers base is?
Unfortunately, we do not.
Do we have our ring that gets us there?
Callum
Alan
has it.
still has it, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. As long as we have our version, I guess. I don't know.
Fortunately, I do not. I assume that perhaps we could gain access through the Planar Express, but while Julius Caesar has been deferential to us, he has not yet allowed us, and we cannot raise suspicions. The Spacers made the Planar Express, after all, and, well,
Damn, he's playing sides too.
we shall not be getting in that way. I suppose, how do you material planers say, knows which side his bread is buttered?
Well, that's the side that always falls on the ground.
I think Ruck needs that one.
Well, I assume you have more information than you're telling us. That much is obvious. And you seem reticent to inform us.
I think Alice is
As
just
Porter's
thinking.
like back and forth. He's like, Enzo, what the fuck, son? Like, these are my people. Like, I mean, you obviously found that out. God damn. But like, hey, maybe, I mean, we can do this together, son. I mean, be one of us. I mean, we could get Hazel back. We could, I mean, man, the things we could do, like, we could be the greatest Echo Knights. Forget Echo Knights. Like, we could be the greatest fighters in the world.
We could be heroes.
Porter would be plastered on. We could make our own school, make the money. I mean, we'd have the knowledge, the power to do whatever we want, son. You and me together, the Porter boys. We'll workshop that.
I'm not doing this for you, Dad.
Oh,
Whoa.
well, then why are you doing it?
There's bigger things. I'm sorry. I don't know if I could trust you if you had all that.
Lucas sort of straightens himself up as he's sort of fighting back some emotion as he just takes a step back and nods. He goes, well, that's crystal clear. As Braxis sort of steps forward, he goes, yeah, hesitantly, yes, well, trust is in short supply of late. Unfortunately, if we are going to save Hazel, we must suspend that at least for the moment and trust each other for a moment. Do you have information that could help us recover her?
Yes. Well, we know where she is and how to get there.
Would you have a
And
way
are you
to,
going to share that information with us?
Would you have a way to disable a force cage?
Disable a force cage? Not myself, but perhaps we could find somebody to create or sell us a scroll of disintegrate.
I'm looking at Enzo.
I think we should work together on this.
I think Alice is trying to think though. We have to do this at the right time though, because he still has to get to the mirror plane, right? So this will, if we set this up, we can save Hazel, but we still have to get to the mirror plane. So do we need to ask them that maybe he knows?
In that timeline, we would just no. He does have to get there and get it still.
He does have to. Are we
Is that
able to
true?
assess that he
Is that
has
true?
to
Like,
get
he
the
has to
compass,
Get it and
or
use it?
just that it's that time frame when somewhere in
So
there?
you have no idea what happened after he left,
Yeah.
but you do know that the moment of divergence, or the, what did I call it? Point of divergence?
Yeah.
Is like a short period of time after he left.
Okay. So
You know, my dad also knows this fun spell that can like open a gate next to people who are anywhere.
Wait, do you have a famous father now? I thought it was your mother who we needed to
have
watch
you heard
out
of
for.
Darren Lamborn?
Your father is Darren Lamborn.
Yeah,
Would he help us? That could turn the
he might
tides.
help me.
Darren Lamborn would. What? We could get there instantly with Lamborn's help. I would prefer Donna
yeah, but I mean,
Bamolon,
like-
but Lamborn will have to do.
Well, like I think he might be able to just like pull Milo's mom to us.
What? Really? This whole time?
why-
Your dad?
Alice is gonna like
He was
baseball
at-
and walk away. Like
But we don't
Callum
want
is
to get the
not
fake
saying a
I don't know,
dad.
I
word.
have to ask him, okay? I don't know all of that like stuff.
Wow. So your father would do you a favor, and
I mean, all I could do is ask, okay?
Well, absolutely incredible. I mean, listen, that would save all of our problems. What could we offer you in exchange for this incredible favor that would
Look, the
would make
multiverse isn't
our
going to
century?
end. That's my goal. Save the multiverse.
That's the third time now you've mentioned the multiverse and saving it. You clearly know more than you are letting on, and now I am wondering if this is even legitimate in the first place.
We just saw a weird illusion that kind of traumatized us.
Yes, as he sort of seems to ready himself.
Okay. Since nobody else here is telling you, I will. And I'll just
Oh.
do it all.
Good.
If she tries to say that anything about us knowing the frequency of the mirror plane, Alice is going to do something.
Got it? Yeah, fair.
I mean,
Good
Bella
call.
doesn't even remember what the sound
Yeah.
exactly was. So
But even if you get anywhere near
Sure.
mentioning it, which I don't know how you're going to tell it without.
This is just in her
she
DNA,
just
though.
revealed it in the vicinity of him, and
So you're gonna tell them the whole story
yeah.
that you heard the pitch, the note.
So for that, like, Bella wasn't in the room for that part, and so I think I'm just gonna kind of gloss over and just be like, she had something, and he got it from her, and then
Okay.
Yeah, if you try to say that there's like you heard the note, I'd say she just said that there is a note that you have to know, and he is just like, oh, he already knew it, and he ran out of the room.
Roll a deception check with advantage, I think, because he is but he's
It's a
certainly
lot of
suspicious.
truthful information surrounding that as well.
Yeah.
advantage was nice.
As Braxis is going to, just his brow is furrowing and he's sort of thinking quite hard the longer you speak, as he goes, that truly is one of the tallest tales I have ever heard. You couldn't have possibly made that up. As Porter goes, what? It's a bunch of bullshit. What the fuck? I'm here. Like, I'm not over there. As Braxis goes,
How do you
Lucas.
think we knew where you would be and how you end up with the spacers?
Yes, how do you think they got here? How do you think they got those 3 timepieces? You haven't been captured yet. How do they have them? If not having been there already at this time, like she mentioned, and took them as he's sort of, no, okay.
Definitely
And
didn't take them from before.
1234. Juliet told you that, and I said it to her.
Yeah, she said you were shouting it repeatedly,
Milo.
but you didn't give any other instructions, so we kind of just bounced off a wall or something.
Milo, what did Hazel say to you?
She told me how to get here. She said you would know what to do next.
I do know what to do next, but we don't have the note. When you plane or travel, normally you need a tuning fork with the frequency
true.
of the place you're trying to go. The mirror planes are a
You-
time and a place. We know the
Do you-
time. It's 1234. You know it.
Do you have a tuning fork? Do you have many tuning forks? Can
As
we
he
make
sort
a
of-
tuning fork?
He goes, no, that is one skill set that we do not have and have significantly lacked, given that we are timekeepers rather than spacers.
So we
Can
need
we
to
just
go
go
steal
to a-
from the spacers.
No, we need
It
to
doesn't
go.
matter if we have a note or a tuning fork or not. We don't have the note. Hazel has it. Saving her is our only option.
It might be.
So
But if
anybody,
we went, is there a plane of bards that we should go visit?
so you
I don't know, probably.
wait, so you have
feel like
somebody
they
who
would have a lot
could
of-
plane shift if they had the frequency and the time?
I predict there are many powerful spellcasters who could create tuning forks, but we are not one of them.
Okay.
We specialize in dunamancy, the magic of probability and time.
The one thing that I'm concerned about that I think we should mention is that I think we need to destroy all information on how to get to this thing to prevent the end of the universe. Nobody can go there. It's too
Well-
dangerous.
That is a problem because now we all know how to get there.
We don't know how to
We're
get
just
there.
missing the note, which Hazel has. Are you suggesting we murder your mother?
I'm suggesting that we go, if we help you go there, or if you help us go there, we have to destroy any means of returning from there.
If what you say is true, did Bella tell him about what Enzo shared about what's there?
I don't think so, because she wasn't there for that part either.
You were there, you saw it, but then you died.
Right.
So she would have omitted that part.
Yeah. She just would have said that, like, the world ended and that was it. And then we ended up back somehow.
Well, if what you say is
Why-
true, that can only mean that there are some things in the mirror planes that, if disrupted, destroy all time and space.
That seems right. Why do you want to go to the mirror planes?
Well, a few reasons. Your
Yeah,
mother.
what do the mirror planes mean to you?
Well, a few things. Your mother I guess, hypothesized that there was access to incredible knowledge of dunamancy in the study of time, and that we could travel through it as we do the planes, which now it sounds like this is true, but to access it, it might disrupt the entire space-time continuum.
That seems right.
I guess our second objective has been to stop the space from getting there and getting access to whatever it is they seek out of the mirror planes.
I don't think the spacers understand how time works.
They don't, but they certainly understand space much better than we do.
It almost seems like if you guys actually came to like a middle ground, you'd be able to get along perfectly. You both are hand in hand for each other, it seems like, from what I'm gathering.
Well, there was one day when that was true, but, well, Sandrin and Hazel did not see eye to eye, and, well, our paths diverged.
What caused the diverge?
He sort of sees your question and he goes, how did you all return from the mirror plane in a different time?
That part I don't know.
I genuinely don't know. I was unconscious.
Well, then it seems that we are not fully sharing everything, are we?
I genuinely don't know. I'll not like a.
Yes, plausible deniability. Well, I don't know either.
Well, we've shared a
Okay.
lot already.
I
Why should we
more
have to
than-
share everything?
well, that wouldn't be up to
You don't,
that wouldn't.
and neither do I.
Yeah, that wouldn't be me. Is I
You have heard
Yes,
you
our
haven't-
story.
He
You
sort
haven't
of looks
shared
around.
anything yet.
He's assessing the scene, and he goes, so what is your proposal, surprise party? You've shared
My-
all your information with me.
Yep.
I have everything you now know.
correct. For me myself, I'd like to see Milo's mother saved.
As would I.
And the other part as well is we have Samly here. That's the daughter of Sandrin, and I don't want to see Sandrin go down a path that he is unfamiliar with.
You have a companion who's the daughter of Sandrin.
Yeah.
Why the
What is going on here?
It's like it's all meant to be.
seems-
surprise?
Look, she's the daughter of Sandrin. He's the daughter of Lucas. He's the.
It's a small world.
it seems
I
like
understand
every-
it.
I
I understand what
Will-
needs to happen here.
Will you
I'm
help
You
trying
need to
to
give
make-
me your rings to gain access to the Spacers headquarters. We will form a party. We will go. We will get the disintegrate. We will free Hazel and return her, from which we can talk with her and gain her knowledge, and perhaps we might gain access to the mirror planes.
There's a small hiccup in that plan. We can't change anything. We can't save her. Or none
Nonsense.
of this.
Well,
Nonsense. We
we
can
can
save
do
her.
it. We
You
just-
can only save her after.
Or we don't exist.
I think Alice is gonna just kind of change directions a little bit and be like, if you find access to the mirror plane, will you help us protect it and save the multiverse? Or are you gonna try and use it for your own gain?
So we're
And I'm
we're
gonna
here,
insight check whatever he says.
and I'll add into. I said we're here because we're at least here because everything went to shit. It doesn't
You have
work.
my word as deputy arch timekeeper, interim arch timekeeper, that we will not make the same mistake that you say Sandrin will make and destroy all time and space.
But you're still
But
going to
we
tamper with.
will study it for our own gains.
Even if those studies cost lives or disastrous repercussions for planes of existence.
We lost many, even discovering this location. We will not risk the safety of others, but we will certainly take risks ourselves for the greater understanding of these miracles.
Okay, I'm just gonna insight check. He seems pretty trustworthy, but Alice has a little bit of suspicion.
I
still.
want
This is
to-
a big piece of information.
Yeah, Callum wants to as well.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh my god, Alice sucks at this. Why? Oh god, I got a 4. So.
No problem.
Oh my
Well,
gosh.
Oh,
You're
good, Callum.
Callum, I think not only do you sort of get the sense that this guy seems to be truthful, but he's being quite open about their motivations. Like,
Yeah.
you've told them that what Sandra does is destroy time and space, so he's like, well, we can't do that. So, but we still want it. So
Yeah.
it seems logical, and he seemed honest.
Well, what if we can get Hazel and Sandrin to reconcile?
We cannot. She's his prisoner. The only course of action that I see is that you give us your access to the Spacers HQ. You return to your studies and live your lives and we will solve this problem, and Samily does not need to inject herself and jeopardize her relationship with her father. We will save Hazel. Milo, you will have your mother back, and we will reach the Mirror Plains, and all will be well.
We don't know that
You
for
have the method
with,
on you at this moment, yes? I assume.
You think we're not gonna
No.
go with
No.
you
with
to see
all
this through?
We
No.
have to see it through with you.
You traveled here. You
That
have a
is-
method to get to the Spacers headquarters, and you don't have it on you.
with all due respect, as much as Sandrine doesn't know about the mirror realm, nor do you. And with that being said, the same exact thing can happen, and this is what we're trying to avoid.
Well, you left the method to get to the Spacers headquarters
Oh.
unguarded.
Can
Where?
we
In your
discuss amongst ourselves
residence
a little
room?
bit?
I don't think you can.
As much like I truly believe that you're authentic with your intentions, but I fully can't agree with your intentions of wanting to still tamper with the realm, because tampering it with it is what caused all this shitstorm to begin with.
Callum,
Even if it wasn't by your hands.
Callum, how are we gonna stop this without their help?
He goes, well, I see we are at an impasse. Give us the method to reach the Spacers, or we will be forced to take it. You are endangering everyone by continuing to play this silly game. These are well beyond your knowledge, young ones. Let us handle this, or we will be forced to take action. As Porter goes, wait, what the fuck are you doing? As Braxis goes, silence, Porter.
Do you not think we could be a benefit to help you with this operation? Haven't we proven ourselves to be pretty resourceful in this?
And if it requires killing Sandrin?
I won't do it.
He's already died once.
Exactly. So no.
I'll
I
do
don't.
anything to stop the multiverse from no longer existing.
From what I've heard of your mother, I believe that. Yet, I don't believe that 100% of the surprise party can be trusted to do what's necessary to save everyone.
We'll bring out a
I'd
president.
have to.
and we'll prove our worthiness now by
I
killing
would
him.
have to have a voice of at least some kind of voice of reason before I even agree to just outright killing Sandra.
You don't have to do it. Just
I know
give
you
me,
guys would.
give me your tool for getting there, and we will handle it.
We will take you at best. We will not be giving you anything.
Take us now.
What time is it?
Yeah, what time
What
is it?
time?
I want
You
to.
You have more than a day before the point of divergence.
I want to.
Crap, we got here too
I want-
early.
So Lucas was pretty hesitant with that. Can I look over at him and see, like, would I be able to tell if he would help us or not?
Yeah, roll an insight check.
Okay. So just to think about this, we have the point there, I guess if we get to Hazel before the original party gets there and do everything while our other selves are out drinking, then
Won't that
there's
destroy
and we
everything,
solve
though?
it before then it's okay.
Except that you would rewrite your own past and would never get here to that. You'd create a time paradox, which
The paradox
you
would
could
be
do it.
resolved.
Kryn said don't do it. So
The paradox would be resolved by like fixing it, and then we would disappear, and then our old selves would continue on, but there would be no Hazel.
We have to take them there tomorrow so that we make sure that Sandrin gets to the mirror plane or wherever he portals to.
Are we talking about it? Can he hear us?
I think you guys get the sense you are now in danger.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I got that much, but I'm just trying to. Yeah, I was looking over for Porter because essentially we just need Braxis unconscious and to put him in the place. And yeah,
You have everything you need from Braxis right now. So what he's now realizes that these kids are sort of have information and access to things that they clearly don't seem to understand. So he's challenging you guys. Give it to me. Get out of here. I'll do it. And if you don't, I'm going to have to do something. So he's sort of standing there as Callum's been doing the talking. So Braxis is sort of is looking to Callum.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Should we just tell him a thing? I don't think he can handle it.
You should give me the thing. And
No. It's not a thing that we give you.
I just don't understand why we need you. You said you're going to go get a disintegrate spell. Why don't we do that ourselves?
Yeah.
You're not really supplying us anything. You also wouldn't tell us
And-
why
And do you
want
think we're
to
really
go
going
to
to
the
be able
mirror
to
plane.
trust you? As I guess Alice is holding up her spoon, like, are we going to fight him now?
yeah, I guess with those two comments, he sort of looks at you both and sort of realizes like they're not going to give this up. And if they leave he's gonna miss his opportunity.
Seems crazy
Yeah.
to give them up to him. So yeah.
I think there's a brief pause where I think you guys have a moment where you could group up and get out of here if you wanted, as he sort of contemplates the situation. But you think if you stay, it'll likely escalate to conflict.
Yeah.
Milo has the
Well, we
thing,
have to
and he's going to dial the
we have
right
to
time
stay,
in to
'cause they
get
have-
back, and then just start going. And then I'm waiting for the moment to just do the last turn.
You have it ready.
I have it ready.
We,
Yeah,
So at a
you have it
we
moment's
don't
ready.
notice,
have the disintegrate spell though.
No, but I can
Gotta
talk to my
find
dad
one.
about getting the gate to maybe just
Darner,
pull her out.
Okay.
Darner Lamborn.
I think the decision right now is: are we fighting these guys, or are we
We're
gonna
not,
all grab
probably.
hands and Milo's taking us back?
I'm looking towards Milo. I think. Like I'd rather not fight them right now.
Yeah.
If everybody's looking at each other like, well, just like I'll just hold out my hands.
Aren't they gonna
Yeah,
interfere?
Hands in.
Well, they can't get there. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna hand in Milo.
Hands in. You guys teleport out of here.
that's it. Let's go.
But we end up in the Great Hall. Fuck.
With all the
Just ruin
bodies.
everything.
Maybe the guy woke up and took everybody out.
As that's
I
exactly
really
what's happened. As
Yeah.
you get back and you see it's pristine in here.
I really thought he would
Before the
help us.
meeting.
Okay,
We
so
better
should we go sneak back to our res room? Just,
Yeah, to be
so
safe.
we don't run into people.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
So,
Sneak now.
all right, you gonna lead the way, Claire?
You guys like really should work on your negotiating skills. I think that could have gone like way better.
Yeah. Why did we start with telling him we're from? Like, didn't we plan this beforehand?
No,
No,
we
I don't know
didn't.
why
we
we
didn't
didn't.
at all.
No.
I don't even
Didn't-
know honestly what we were trying to get
didn't
from
we
him
say
because we
we
didn't
were-
really get anything except we
They
say
didn't
Lucas,
have
but-
any. We wanted them to have something for us.
I thought you got a key piece of info, but
Oh, we
I mean,
did.
Didn't
Oh,
we
like
say?
How to stop the force cage?
do you want us to like sneak back to res? We can't really go there for that long because well, I guess
yeah, we're
we
gonna
pulled
come
an
back,
all-nighter,
aren't we?
right?
Oh,
Yeah,
we
we
did.
did.
We were at Mom's
Yeah,
bar.
we did.
Hmm?
Yeah, because we had
Okay, so we
we had
need to
my boy
avoid-
Tacitus with us.
Yeah, we had to
I-
avoid Mom's bar and the locker room. God damn it! I'm gonna get broken up with again. Fuck.
Guys, I have this stone that says that it might have a spell saved in it.
Yeah.
Oh, he has this
Word of
the
healing.
Sabras
I
stone.
think it's still got a cure
What is
wounds
that?
from like way back in level
Yeah.
1.
Yeah.
Word of healing.
Oh,
is,
it has a cure wounds in it. I was hoping it would have disintegrate in it because I don't know what spell
No.
it's in.
No,
I've
it has
only-
healing word.
Well, I have a question. Can you take out or use the spell within the gemstone and store something in it?
That's what it is, right?
But it can
Yeah,
only be a
it
first
is.
level spell.
Does it? Oh, any creature can cast a first level into it by touching a spell as it casts. Okay.
Yes. So we determined healing word was the most useful thing that it could be at the moment. So that's what it's been.
Okay, so we're
Okay.
gonna try and track down one of our dads to try and help us deal with the force cage.
I mean, your dad is a lot more accessible than mine, but
Your store that you work
like
at.
I just have to
That's
kind of
nice.
either pray to him or pray to
Oh.
Mom to get his attention. So I just
Oh, I think I like near the end of the night, I think I saw like your dad, Alice, like going into the library. That seemed like a bit weird, but like he'll maybe be there at like some point.
Yeah, that's great, Claire.
That could work.
oh maybe he's meeting up with his girlfriend again.
Damn, you're really on the
Miss
ball, Claire.
Blackthorn.
Yeah,
Well,
I
like
mean, he was-
the universe is at stake, and you guys are like, honestly, Callum, that was brutal. That was brutal. That was fucking brutal, Callum. Like you're like a nice guy, but like, gosh, like we blew it.
Hey, I'm not letting somebody just openly tamper with the mirror realm. I wasn't letting that happen. I would have died happily.
Well, you're a good guy.
Where do we get a tuning fork? You know, I bet they sell one at the university supply store.
Okay, well, should I go talk with my dad and see if he has like
Yeah, let's
disintegrate
do
or
that.
something?
Yeah.
Like in a bit, like you're not gonna walk right into the frosty fling. Like I don't even know that they've like announced the queen, the king, the
The
queens,
queens.
Yeah.
one king.
At least we
yeah.
still get to be the queen.
Like congrats, Bella, but like I can't believe
Thank you.
Gideon got it. Ugh.
I mean, you know, he didn't because Krista has the other crowns. So
Oh,
Is the
good.
library in the Great Hall? Is it in the School
Yep.
of Knowledge? Okay.
Yep. No, it's in the Great Hall.
Okay. Well, what are we
so we
gonna
don't
do in
have.
the
We're
meantime?
here in the Great Hall still. So we
Okay,
haven't
I'm
snuck to our
not-
restrooms yet.
Okay, so I guess we're gonna sneak back to our res room to hang out for a little bit before we go to the library.
Yeah. Does anybody need
Is
a
it-
short rest?
Is it possible to just use the string on a bow and then just tune the string in the bow to make this frequency?
No, for spell material, it has to be a tuning fork.
Okay, how do you think
Theoretically, yes, but
who has
practically
plane
no.
shift
My mom.
amongst us?
My mom has it.
Yeah, so
I have a piton. Can we make that into a tuning fork?
I love that Milo just wants to make a tuning fork.
Okay, yeah, you guys make it back to Res. You're hanging out. You're hanging out.
Is Dusty at the Frosty Flame?
He was, I think. Yeah. As you guys are hanging out, you can wait the couple hours until everybody starts leaving, and then try to sneak into the Great Hall after everybody's gone, if that's what you like.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, this is the last question I have. This stone, the way it works, it hovers around my head, right? Does it just act as a AC 24 until it gets destroyed, and then it's a shield?
No, it can be targeted itself, but its AC is 24. It doesn't like
Oh,
protect
okay.
you.
Yeah,
I see. That's what I thought it was because it hovered around my head.
that would be so strong.
But
I forgot you had it. We should use it way more because it's super good. Like they can give you a spell that you can cast.
Yeah.
Like,
hey, we could do that almost right now. We just had to go find somebody like
I
a
think it-
professor.
it has to be level
Who
1. It
knows
has to
a
be
lot
level
of
1,
things.
but it's like a healing or like even a damage is pretty good. Maybe a
Mhm.
shield. Like, yeah, there's a bunch of things it could be good for.
I could put mirror image in it if you
because-
wanted some defense.
Well,
You can't do mirror image because it's a second level spell.
oh
you're
my
right.
god, we could mirror image.
I could do
on off.
disguise self. That's what I meant.
You can't cast mirror image on other people.
But I can't
these
cast it
rules,
into the
man.
stone.
Hearing is a lot of
Well, I'm
no's.
saying disguise self. You could because you're casting
Right,
it into the
yes.
stone for him to use.
Yes,
so.
that's fine. I was just saying mirror image, like you couldn't cast it on somebody else anyway.
That's what I mean. But through the stone, I think you could get.
I need a
around that,
plan
but-
that has some yes in it.
Okay, well, yes, you guys wait a few hours and make it to the library. I'll need a stealth check if anybody's sneaking in. You could use
Oh.
the secret entrance that you know about, though.
Yeah. Claire, can you lead us through to the library?
There's a secret passage in the library.
I'll give you this.
Oh,
There's a
you didn't
stealth
know?
check. There's a 23 for you.
Oh my god, you like knew about a secret passage in the library and
What?
you didn't fucking tell me?
What Milo
yeah.
didn't tell you? Were you like besties right now?
What the fuck, Milo?
Hey, well, you never really want to go learn stuff with me. I don't know. It's a
I guess
library.
that's totally fair. I don't know why I want to get in there.
Like if there was a secret entrance into a party, I would have told you.
That's fair.
But maybe we should party in the library because no one's in there at night.
Okay, do you want to lead the way, Milo?
Okay.
Yeah, Milo sneaks with a 23 into the secret entrance, and you guys end up sort of behind some book stacks as you hear some sounds coming from in the library. Can I get a perception check from anybody trying to listen in? DC, there'll be 2 levels, DC 10 and then a DC 15.
Does passive perception count as 10?
Passive perception is definitely going to hit the 10, yeah, and you can roll to see if you get more from the 15.
Perception.
Wow, okay, we're just
Bella's just gonna wait outside.
Oh, you guys are good at listening. Really
Alice
good.
is not normally good at this, but a rare moment of clarity.
Bella has disadvantage, so she's
I
not
should
even
listen
gonna
to
try
this
and.
while it's
Okay. Well, yeah, y'all hear a lot. A lot of hearing happening. As you got here, I'm talking to myself again.
Oh, yeah.
As you hear, I think this is the second time this has happened with Winston. As you hear Winston in there, and you hear sort of kissing sounds. As you hear Blackthorn say, "Oh, darling, this is wonderful. Everyone's gone. This is fantastic." And Winston goes, "Oh yes, of course. I mean, it's a favorite area of mine. It's not like I've done this before or anything. No, first time, but excellent spot." As they sort of continue, and Blackthorn says at one point, "Who was that strange man who was with us? He was wearing that strange armor. He was sitting beside me, talking my ear off. Who was that?" And Winston says, "Oh, yes, no, that was Sandrin Dawn. Yes, well, a very interesting gentleman, yes. Actually, father of Samily, if you can believe it. Yes, I mean, so Samily is Samily Dawn. Unbelievable, yes. He and I, we exchanged some tuning forks as sort of a sign of good faith. I to the material plane and he to his area, just so I could, go there if I wanted, but I would never do that." As Blackthorn goes, "Oh, when did that happen, darling? And you left it unattended? And he goes, oh, yes, I left it at home. I guess I sort of forgot. It wasn't that important tonight, was it? You are the most important thing tonight. Things continue to progress.
Alice is just
So,
cringing.
yeah, as the
All of it.
kissing gets a little bit more intense, as you start to hear furniture getting pushed around, a book
Alice
hits the
is like
floor.
plugging her ears.
Yeah, I'm not sure how long you guys are going to listen to this.
I'm just.
Somebody tell me when she leaves.
I think I'm just going to interrupt them before I'm not here trying to listen.
Are you sure?
Alice is gonna try and stop him.
What do you mean, am I sure?
I'm asking, are you sure? Because you think that would really piss off your party potentially.
Wait, are you sure we want to go in there yet? Isn't that going to tip off Blackthorn about what's happening?
I know. Your dad's already told her enough.
If anybody knows how awful this is, wouldn't it be me?
The background soundtrack to this is definitely the sounds of them.
Alice is still trying to hold like one of her ears.
I just want to make that clear that is the background.
That's the fade to black noise. Gotcha.
The fade to black noise is happening in the background right now.
It's like I think your dad already said enough to her for her to get information. She knows where his ring is now, so she can travel there, right?
But she can only go to the Spacers place, right? That's what
Yeah.
the tuning fork goes to. So
Yeah.
So I guess are we sure? Are we all sure we want to go in there right now? And
unless you want to keep listening to this
Alice
noise,
is like going in there is probably worse though, right?
You could wait. We could wait a little bit and
Jesus Christ.
like
outside.
Sorry,
or
I mean,
something.
not whatever my God is. Swear to his name. Why am I put in
Alice
this
is still
position?
trying to like cover her ears.
God damn. Why does my hearing have to be so well?
I haven't been traumatized enough by seeing the end of the multiverse.
Okay. So you guys stay.
I think we're gonna
And
no.
until they are done.
No, I like it. How long? I don't even know how to ask
I
this
don't want
question.
to know how long. All I want to, yes, we're.
I guess I
Alice
never
plans to
thought you
stay
guys
until
would
it's
stay.
over.
Yeah, I never thought you'd stay the entire time. So, all right, let's see how long they're in there.
No.
Listen, don't blame me.
It got
This is on
too
all-
far.
blame
It got
you.
too far. They already did fade to black. Alice is not walking in there. You guys are gonna have to drag her in.
Yeah, no,
I was
don't.
practicing memorizing things.
Wait, can I use the ring to watch?
You can.
Oh
You can.
my god.
Alice
Oh.
is gonna like close her eyes like this.
Dude.
Isn't happening. This isn't
No.
happening.
Well, Milo doesn't have a girlfriend anymore, so it's
Yeah, you guys
I'm
wait
just
a good
kidding.
while.
No.
Oh.
I'm breaking it. I am going in and I am breaking it up. They can be mad at me. I do
No.
not care.
You can't go in.
you're gonna
I,
make
I'm
Milo's
not
peach
you know
gum.
what? With that response,
Do they hear us
Milo-
outside? We're probably making a commotion by now, as there's like discussion of whether we're going in or not.
They're
Yeah,
pretty
imagine
absorbed in
so.
what they're doing, so I think you're okay for now.
Yeah, no, I'm going to break it up.
Is anyone
I
trying to
should say
stop him?
break it up like that. But
So wrong.
Yeah, I'm definitely going in there. As Alice is just
Callum
gonna like
busts
cover her
in.
ears and close her
Yeah.
eyes.
and not in a nonchalant way, man. I'm like booting the door to make it loud enough.
Callum
Wow.
busts in, and you hear a scream. As it was Winston screaming. As as he quickly covers up, as Blackthorn does not. She just stands there. She's fully naked.
Oh, of course.
She doesn't care. As she's unsurprised, she goes, "Oh, what a student! Oh, how embarrassing, Winston!" As she gives you a really angry look. He goes, "Oh, it's not what it looks like, Mr. Brigard. Shouldn't you be out partying and having a great time, Frosty Fling? Library's closed. Get out of here.
No, I could have sworn we had something to talk about.
We have nothing to talk about."
You
Alice is gonna, like-
specifically told us to come here to talk to you.
No, I assure you, dear. No, no, not dear. No, there's nothing happening here. And she's just staring at you. She goes, "Winston, what do you think? Come on, he's not an idiot."
Yeah, I exactly. I know what this is. It's okay.
She goes, "No, there's nothing happening here. Nothing's happened. Brigard and Alice, Alice will have none of this, or you will find yourself expelled from this school, young man. I don't care how wealthy your parents are. The library is closed. Get out of here.
No. We need to talk.
Alice is going to come around the corner with her
You don't
eyes like this. And she's
Yeah.
gonna be like, yeah, I know nothing.
Oh my
this never
god!
happened,
Oh my
can
god!
we please talk?
He is casting mass suggestion on everybody. I need a wisdom saving throw
Oh
from
my
all
God.
of you.
Oh god.
Oh, I'm not good at these.
I will smirk at Blackthorn though, because I know she said
wisdom
wisdom
Oh,
saving
it's not
throw, right?
working anymore.
Wisdom save.
Oh wait, we
It
have
won't roll.
No way.
we have a +1.
I gotta find my
'cause of-
dice.
Don't
Can-
fall for
can,
that mumbo jumbo.
Can someone roll for me,
Curse
please?
Dusty's lessons.
It's broken.
I don't.
no.
I don't. I
Does
don't have.
anybody beat a 19?
Can someone?
No.
Can
Oh my
someone roll?
god.
Can someone roll for me, please?
Sure.
I'll roll for you, Clark.
Thank you.
You did not beat a 19.
Oh, look at that. Natural 1. No,
Oh my God.
no, it was
I,
11. It was
I rolled
11.
a 10.
It was 11. No, I don't beat it.
Yeah.
Not with.
So nobody passes?
I don't think so.
No.
Bella's not there.
As he says, get the fuck out of here.
But
As-
you know,
Nope, you are all silent and you all get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Far away.
but it's only outside of the door. You said out of here. You didn't specify where.
That's how Callum
It's,
interprets
I
that.
think we would.
That's,
We would
that's
get-
great. As you guys find yourselves outside the Great Hall, as you sort of look around, the suggestion wearing off.
Oh, hey guys.
Yeah,
Motherfucker.
Bella's just there.
Yeah.
Did you guys get what you're after?
Not at all.
Alice-
He
Alice
just
is going
suggested
back
us to get
inside.
out. Yeah.
Alice is going back inside.
Yeah, she'll go slowly and hope that her dad has
Bella
time
will
to
follow.
compose himself because she's
Yeah,
still
Enzo
like.
will follow slowly as well.
Yeah, since we're not sneaking now, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, we still need to talk to him. So
Yeah.
Well,
Um,
who else can we talk to? who
Yeah,
might
you
know
walk back
spells?
inside and you go where?
I'm gonna go back to the library.
Through the main door.
Yeah, I'll knock.
It's locked.
Milo, can you get this?
Milo knows how to get into this pretty easily.
You can go. You can pick this lock out. Yeah,
We're
roll
just gonna
sleight
be
of
rude
hand.
about it.
Let's see. Let's see how disturbed I am from this vision.
Alice is also gonna knock and be like, "Dad, are you in there?"
Pretty disturbed. It is a 6.
Nope, I'm not in here. And if anybody wants to be expelled, doesn't want to be expelled, then I suggest you go and enjoy the frosty fling and forget all of this ever
What?
happened.
If I need to talk to you about millions of lives that could die,
It can wait until tomorrow.
what if it really, really can't?
Yeah, roll a persuasion check.
Okay.
This is intense.
Okay. This was a good one. 23.
Of course. Of course, 23.
Yeah.
The door
17.
unlocks and they come out. Blackthorn is
Is she
dressed
still
is sort of still like not really quite on. As Winston is fully dressed. He's got more on than he had before. As he comes
Bella
out
will
and says,
give a quick nod to to Lady Blackthorn.
"All right, this better be important." And Blackthorn goes, "Okay, dear, I'll see you at home. I'm sure this is incredibly important. But and she sort of looks around. She goes, "Well, don't leave me waiting too long, otherwise I might finish without you." And
Oh, you mix.
she
Wow.
she walks off, and he goes, "Okay, that never happened. Pretend that never happened. I don't want to cast modify memory on any of you. Just don't make me do it. This better be important, dear, because not only am I thoroughly nope, it didn't happen. So we're fine. Why are you in your armor? I just saw you all looking incredibly hot. No, I don't mean
okay.
that. You're not.
You have a
no,
way
I
we
just
could get through a force cage.
a force cage. You're in second year, dear. Why are you even considering working with force
Can you
cages?
just answer the question, please?
Can you get through a force cage? Yes.
The
Do you have
quicker you
something
answer this,
we could
the
use,
faster you can
or-
get back to Blackthorn.
Here, you're going to give me no context and ask me to make you
Okay.
a spell scroll of disintegrate. You could kill someone or yourself with that.
We're not gonna use it on any people.
Now I'm more worried.
Okay. Have you ever heard about divergence and a
No.
timeline disruption?
No. Dunamancy is a crock of shit. Pardon my language, but they're full of it. There's a reason we don't teach it here.
And you wouldn't believe me if I told you it were true.
What were true? That Dunaman, it does exist. I'm not sure what
Okay.
you're talking about, dear. You're asking me for someone's life is at stake. You want me to make a scroll of disintegrate.
I think
You
all we have
realize
to
that
do
that's
is
like 1,000 gold as well.
Do you trust me?
Yes, I
Do you
trust
think I would really
Alice.
ask this of you if it wasn't important?
No, I suppose it's pretty bold of you to do this. So it must be important. I understand that, but I'm just worried and embarrassed. Scarred for life, potentially.
Oh yeah, I'll forget that immediately too.
Face finally goes,
Are you sure it was a good idea to tell her about the tuning fork thing? Don't you think she's gonna steal that from you? Anyway.
what? No, we have an excellent relationship. Steal it from me. It's nonsense anyways. I don't need to go there.
Okay, well, what if I was to tell you that we knew Sandrin Dawn was going to mess with the time continuum and destroy the multiverse, and that's why we need the scroll?
I'd say you were misinformed, and you should come up with a different reason. You know what? Are you
Are
calling
you
in?
questioning what we
It's
saw?
very easy to figure that out. All you have to do is go into the Frosty Flame, meet us, and then come back out here and talk to us.
No, what do you mean meet you? You're right here. Enough of this nonsense. Alice, if you really need this, I will give this to you.
I definitely
Thank
don't
you.
need it.
No, we need it.
All right.
We need it.
Fine. Give me 2 hours. What, you think it's
You
just
have
easy?
one.
I just have them lying around?
I thought so, but that's okay. We'll wait.
No, what if
Okay,
a student stole it? They could disintegrate.
She's just gonna smile and give her dad like a big hug.
Okay, well, that's nice.
He's probably a
Alright.
little sweaty still.
Maybe-
She's gonna immediately back up.
Maybe. Okay. Yep.
Oh,
Scars
yeah.
are fresh. All right.
Okay, so we'll just meet back here in a couple hours, or do you want us to go to your office, or
No, I'll be in the library working for the next 2 hours on this.
the library's the best place? Okay.
That's where all my equipment is, dear. I'm not sure what you expected.
You think I'm gonna be able to ever go back there again?
You better if you want this scroll, dear.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Yeah, he's going to go into the library and start casting Disintegrate and with his fine inks and trying to make you guys a scroll of Disintegrate.
Wait.
One
can you
question I
memory
had
wipe me?
was is the force cage like visible?
Only a little bit. Like you could see it was there, the sheen, but not like it's very transparent.
Just enough to target it with a disintegrate, right?
Yeah, like you could do that.
Yeah, okay.
That's what the spell's for, right? Like that's
I just wasn't
Yep.
sure if an option was to like disintegrate it and pretend that it was still there.
Yeah. Isn't there gonna be
oh
a
no,
chance?
it would be you could see
Clear.
that it wouldn't be immediately obvious, but it would be apparent.
Got
Yeah, isn't there gonna be a chance that like it'll fail if you're a lower level spellcaster for a scroll? I don't remember how scrolls work.
Potentially.
Great. Okay.
Whoa.
Oh, you think I should have had a memory wipe me? Oh, yeah.
You can do that?
Why not?
Get him to memory wipe Claire.
Yeah.
We could have handled it a little better.
Okay. What are we gonna do for the next couple hours? Got anything important to do? Do we want to stop Blackthorn from getting that tuning fork that we all know she's trying to go there, right?
Yeah, we could
Do
go
you
get
think
the
it'll
tuning
lead to
fork.
something?
Well, wasn't she on the mirror plane? So isn't there a potential that she uses it to go to the spaces and she somehow follows Sandrin?
That's true.
Wouldn't they have to know the frequency first before they get the tuning fork? Because you can't just make a tuning fork make any sound.
So I know I've put two things very close together. There was no way around it, but so to get to the mirror plane, you have the tune, you need a tuning fork to put it into, like an empty one. What Sandrin gave
Whoa.
Winston is a tuning fork to the frequency of the spacer's headquarters plane.
Yeah. Well, I think Alice is
Okay.
thinking she uses that to go to the spacers and somehow either overhears what happens and gets there because she was at the mirror plane, so she has to get there somehow.
That's a reasonable conclusion.
There's also something about the conflict that she needed to know
Yeah.
that we screwed up by knocking out her subordinates.
Yeah. So maybe that stopped it. I don't know.
That probably stopped it because they would have had to have relayed something, and they never got to.
They're alive. They're probably no longer outside.
Do we want to rely on that or?
Yeah, but they were unconscious before they heard anything.
Well, that would probably take more than a couple hours anyways, I guess, right? Where's he said it was at home, right?
Yeah.
Which is
which is
far-
also where she's at right
Does
now.
Alice know?
House you grew up in, House Downing.
Does Alice know how far away that is, or how long it would take to get there and back?
You could probably get there and back in under 2 hours. You'd have more than enough time to get there and back in under 2 hours, depending how long you wanted to spend there. Yeah, that different story. But yeah, it'd probably be, I don't know, 30 minutes there, 30 minutes back. So you'd have a fair amount of time.
Should we go stop her? We can't really take any risks, guys, right?
Right. So do we want to stop her, or because another way that we stop this whole thing is we get the compasses and successfully do that if this part doesn't work.
Well, can we at least take the tuning fork so she doesn't have a way to get to the spacers?
Actually, that's a
Stopping her
brilliant
from
idea.
influencing anything, right?
Yeah, that's a great idea, actually.
I have a
just don't
question
know
about
what
how
that will
tuning
change.
forks work.
Well, she wouldn't be able to get to the spacer's base, and she wouldn't be able to overhear how to get to the mirror plane, potentially, right?
Yeah, go for it, Walter.
Do tuning forks have to be tuned, or can you just put a tune into a tuning fork in this universe?
Good question. So, like when a tuning fork, normally the magic item is already tuned. It comes with a tune. So,
Okay.
like in the book, if you go in there, it's got a
A
tune.
normal-
And it has to be like it's created on the plane that you want to go
Yeah.
to.
Yeah. Now,
Okay.
to get a tuning fork to the mirror plane would be a very magical challenge, but not impossible. Because you could, I don't know, do some weird magic mumbo jumbo to like get
Oh,
the
and
sound
then
you
we-
guys heard into the fork.
Yeah.
Okay. I see.
So, what's it going to be?
Well, should we get going?
I heard getting
Yeah.
a tuning fork is a brilliant idea. So
Yeah, I'm full for it. Take the tuning fork.
Okay, so I think we're gonna head to the Downing residence.
Okay. Yeah, you guys head there. Takes 30 minutes to get there.
Running up. Okay.
Just gonna take a look at map at Kim City in case there's any risk that you guys run into yourselves.
Oh yeah.
We know what paths we
Um,
take and roughly when, so I think we can dodge ourselves.
Are we gonna fight Miss Blackthorn?
There's
or are
no
we just
risk.
gonna try and sneak by and get the tuning fork?
You guys are moving through town.
Yeah.
Claire's helping you
Yeah.
stay stealthy.
If the situation calls for it, then we'll have to. But I don't. If we can avoid it, I'd rather avoid it because I have a feeling we are going to fight somebody on when it comes to the time. So I'd rather make sure I'm in tip-top shape.
Yeah, you guys arrive at House Downing.
Okay.
Okay, should I just go in, say I forgot something in my room that I need to grab?
Yeah.
Can we have like a signal for backup? In case we need
How
it?
about I stand at the entrance because you wanted someone to accompany you, and I'll keep at a distance and I'll beckon them in if I see her like go to your room or something.
Sounds awful. Okay, she's going to. I'm assuming she has a key.
Yep.
Yeah, she's just going to walk in.
Yeah, you walk in and you see one of your butlers there. As not one that you recognize because you haven't been living at home for a bit. They go, "Oh, Miss Downing, yes. Hello. Oh, we weren't expecting you.
Yes. Good morning. I just forgot something here. I'm gonna go grab it.
Of course. Just be cautious of your father's room. He has company.
I think what I forgot maybe in there. Do you think you could grab it for me?
From where?
My dad's room.
No, I'm sorry, Miss Downing. I won't be going in there. I mean, Mr. Downing made it absolutely clear that we are not to go in while he has company.
What if I promise to bring you some sweets from that sweet shop you love?
Well, he sort of straightens up. He goes, "Well, that would depend if this is a direct order,
Is this gonna get you fired?
potentially."
She'll sigh. No. Okay.
order
She's just gonna. I'll bring you those sweets. I'll be sure never to bring you those sweets again. That's what she'll say.
Oh, yes, I understand completely, madam.
She makes a mental note to bring him some later. As she goes to her dad's room, she prepares herself for the worst, but kind of hoping that she's just snooping around trying to find this tuning fork.
Okay, like I don't know you guys. Like,
Is there like a? Oh, I should have. I lied. I'm gonna go back for a second and be like, "Hey, Milo, will you come in here with me?"
Yeah. You want me to come in? around and find stuff?
Maybe you should listen outside the door first, make sure there's no weird noises.
Well, you have a
No,
cool
you
ring,
get it.
right?
I can look.
That could help in this situation.
Ring. Do you want me to look around a little bit?
Yeah, would you look through a door for me?
I'll look through the door for you. I guess, have I used it within? No, we rested. Yeah, never mind. Okay, so I can use it. Yeah.
Okay.
What do I see?
Okay, so you guys head back upstairs. You're outside your
Yeah.
dad's room. You're going to use the ring. As you walk by the butler, he goes, madam, the master will not know you had a boy over. I assure you, that will be between us.
Just as
I'll lean
do
over
not
to the
know
side.
he has company.
I'll lean over
Thank
to the side and I'll say two boys.
Two boys, and neither of you are Master Porter. Okay. Well, then Master Downing will definitely not be made aware of this, nor will Mr. Porter.
Perfect.
As you guys walk up to the room. Yeah, Milo's able to use the ring, and you look in, and yeah, I think you'd see your dad's room, and you'd see that Blackthorn is in there. She's sort of gingerly just pacing the room. She's got a glass of wine. She's sort of swirling, and she's not naked, but she's not dressed either.
Well,
In some hot lingerie.
Okay, what do you see?
To me?
do I need?
Yeah.
To,
Alice is asking Milo what he sees.
I see that. I see that. Wow. She really.
Do you
I've
see the
seen a
tuning
lot more
fork
of her than
anywhere?
I thought. She looks better with clothes on, though. Wait,
Do you see
what?
the
What
tuning
am I
fork
looking?
anywhere? As Alice is trying not to
Tuning fork,
image
right,
it.
tuning fork.
Yeah, I
Why
would say
should
that you don't see a tuning fork anywhere. I don't think you have a great angle, but you also could be in a drawer, could be anywhere. She could have it already. I'm not sure you're able to see it from this vantage.
I think Milo would just be like, wait, let me just keep looking for the tuning fork. I know it might
Okay.
actually be in here. Hold on.
Okay.
Wait for it. Wait, no,
Alice.
no.
Okay, wait. Can we hide for a second?
Yeah.
Can you hide?
Yeah, I'm just gonna. I want to spend some time. My goal is
What are we hiding
to.
from?
Okay, I have a plan. We're gonna hang out here for a few minutes.
Okay.
I'm gonna ritually cast Unseen Servant. We're gonna crack the door at some point, and I'm gonna try and get the Unseen Servant in to go search the room for the tuning fork.
And I'll whisper over to.
You need to use that time to explain to her that he's going to be a couple of hours, and then close the door again while you're serving.
Right. Oh God.
I'll whisper to Alice and I'll just say, don't need to secretly crack the door. I can distract her, and you can just put in the servant to survey the room, the unseen servant to survey the room while she's distracted.
You don't think it's gonna be a panic? She's
Oh,
gonna think
no, I
about what she
don't.
was about to say, and then she's gonna be like, "Right, she just was half naked talking to us, so she's not gonna be ashamed."
No, especially after what I just witnessed. She wasn't very shameful at all.
Oh my God.
How are you gonna explain why you're in our house right now? How are you gonna distract
Uh,
without
that-
keeping her off?
Oh, literally, I will tell her that you just went to grab something, and then I heard footsteps and someone talking to himself.
Why would she care about that?
No, I care about someone talking to themselves and walking around. So I went to investigate it.
Isn't she gonna ask why you're in here? Why you're in this house?
Yeah, you went to your room to grab something.
Oh, and you came with me?
Yeah.
I think Alice is gonna debate if she thinks this will work.
Yes.
Okay, well, can you wait a few minutes so I can cast the spell?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, Alice is gonna ritually cast this unseen servant.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Are you ready?
I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
She's gonna try and
And-
crack the
and,
door,
yeah,
or whatever he's gonna do.
Yeah, I'll crack open the door and say,
I
"Hey."
would help
I'll just
and
say,
say,
"Hey,
when you
I heard some noise. I came here with Alice, but I heard some noise and I was a little concerned." But
Sorry, I need to get a little bit more detail here. So
yeah,
Milo can absolutely help. Because you have the distance help action. No problem. You can help anything.
Yeah.
So Callum's gonna open the door.
Alice is gonna be behind the door, trying to control her unseen servant. Do I have to see? I'll see if I have to.
correct.
I would be able to. I wouldn't be able to see the unseen servant because it's unseen.
Correct.
Never mind. Okay.
Okay, so we'll just get over the fact that it could finagle through the space.
Yeah.
Because that's okay. So it gets in there. Callum's just sticking your head in, or are you like opening the door and walking in? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm opening the door and I'm walking in.
Okay. And then are you going to shut the door behind you, or are you going to leave it open and then
I'll leave it.
have the conversation with the door open?
Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. I'll leave. I'll close it to where it originally was at.
Okay. Oh, you'll close it.
Not
Alice-
fully close it because it was open a crack, right? Or was it
No,
closed?
it was closed. You had to open it.
Oh,
Alice is gonna try and leave it cracked if he tries to
Yeah.
close it. She's
No.
standing on the outside of the door like
No,
she
no,
might need to
I'll-
peek in. So-
yeah. I'll leave it cracked. Don't get me wrong. Like I don't want to fully close it, but I'll leave it cracked.
Okay. And what do you say?
I'll say I suspiciously heard some noise. I just came here with Alice because she had to grab some things from her room. But I noticed, my bad, it was like just you here.
No.
But
That's
you were
excellent.
talking to yourself?
No, I wasn't speaking to myself. She
Oh.
wasn't. I don't know. She's
No,
gonna-
that's part of the game.
Oh, no bother. I'm actually glad you're here. Callum, was it?
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
Yes. I remember our last encounter, and well, I must say I've been thinking about it a lot lately. Why don't you shut the door and come on in?
Oh my god.
I'll close it a little bit more, but not like fully close it.
She's gonna say, "Oh, don't be scared, dear. I don't bite hard. We wouldn't want Alice overhearing us, would we?"
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'll close the door.
Okay. She's like, "Come over here. Why don't we get more acquainted? You know, Winston and I are together, and he's excellent at all, but I can't help quite get over that last encounter we had, how sort of you were chasing and fell unconscious, and, well, I have room in my life for a boy toy, if you're interested."
Okay. Yeah. Like, you know what? I've been looking for someone like you too. I wonder if you can keep up with me.
Oh,
Wow.
Don't worry about that, darling. And she's going to sit on Winston's bed and pat beside her, like beckoning you over.
Alice is just outside the door like, oh.
You know, you got another
Yeah.
hour and a half, right? So,
Yeah, I'll comply.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
But I want to.
She's going to make a move on you. So are we going to sort of fade out
Yeah.
here or what?
Yeah.
No, Alice-
So what I'm gonna end up doing though is
Alice
don't wanna,
can't
like-
see or really hear what's going on inside right now. So she
Yeah.
can command the servant to look around.
Yeah.
But she doesn't perceive what's happening in the room. Like
Yeah.
it's not
okay.
a familiar.
Not,
Like-
yeah.
she
But-
maybe would have some sense if the servant succeeds in its task.
Okay.
But you're not able to really
Well-
see.
Well, if she can't see or hear, then that's fine too. She doesn't care.
Okay.
While the fade is to black, I will be paying attention and like looking around for the room for the fort.
Wow.
Okay. I need an insight check from Callum, and I need a perception check from Alice.
Are there other rooms in this house that might have things? Could I see other secret rooms while I had the ring on?
Yeah, where's Milo right now?
Milo's just wandering around the halls, I think,
Okay.
looking at stuff. Because
Um,
I'm not helping anymore. They got it. They got this.
yeah, Clark, let's hop into the chat quick.
Oh my god. Fading to black.
I hope you. Okay, Milo, Milo, where are you?
Oh, hey, I'm down the hall. What's up?
Hey, you think we should go in there after a certain amount of time? Like maybe
I-
15
I've
minutes?
seen what's going on in there. You don't want to go in there.
Was it? No.
Yeah.
But what if we don't find the tuning fork?
And then,
What if she like kills? You're gonna keep an eye and make sure that he doesn't like die or something in there. What if she like attacks him?
he's dead, probably.
Oh,
I'm not keeping an eye on him though. We're trying to find the tuning fork. I'm trying to find if your dad has any secret rooms in the house besides his office.
Well, wouldn't they probably lead to like alternate dimensions or something, or wouldn't they be hidden behind magic? You think you're gonna be able to see him with your
Maybe.
ring?
I don't know, but there would be a void or something, probably. I have
Maybe.
no idea how this works.
Not if it's just a mirror.
Oh my god! What if it's just a mirror?
Enzo, when did
You
you get
guys are
here?
two
Apparently, you can put mirrors as a teleport.
mirrors. How do they work?
I wonder if that's related to the mirror plane.
The mirror plane.
Every mirror.
That'd be really good if that's what it
Like,
was.
because in the mirror plane, you travel through space and time, right? And so, isn't that what a portal does? Interesting. Okay. Well, are we gonna attack her if we don't find the tuning fork?
Okay. Alice, I would say you sort of are searching for a few minutes, and the unseen servant. I would say you're just getting the sense that it's really not. It's not finding anything. I think this is a tough thing generally. I think if it were like obvious right on the table, you could say like go pick it up and bring it over here. But just searching, like you're not having success. What's Milo doing? And everybody else is standing outside at the front door.
Yeah, Bella
Well, I
and
was
Enzo.
going to go look, and they convinced me that if it was a hidden room, it'd be harder to find than what I can see through just my ring. So I've come back to just keep an eye on
Hey,
Callum, make sure he's not in danger.
yeah, should you like check the room, see if he's dead?
Is he dead?
Like, let's say it's been 5 minutes you've been in the house, like, total.
Oh.
So how
Oh,
long does the
okay.
ring last?
A minute.
So
I think it's just a minute.
Yeah, so that you used it on the door the first time, so that worked. But you could use it again. You just have to roll for the exhaustion, maybe.
Yeah, I don't think I want to roll for it. Is
Well,
that
should we just go in there then,
1 minute?
or should we wait a little bit and see if he comes out?
We can listen. Do we hear anything? Is he still talking?
I mean, Alice rolled a 10. I think Milo, you can give it a perception check.
Okay.
12. Yeah, you guys don't hear much from inside. It's quiet, at least as much as you can hear.
I think Alice is gonna go another 5 minutes or so and just see.
That's true. If he's unconscious or dead, 5 more minutes isn't going to help.
Wait, you don't think? But what? Do I have to see her in lingerie?
It's okay. I will save you from that,
Okay, can you open
and I'll
the
go
door?
in. Yeah. Yeah. Milo will happily, with a big smile on his face, open the door.
Okay, right away. This is like Milo's come back and he's right away
Just
opening
within
the
a
door.
couple minutes.
Yeah, like we spoke for like maybe
Like a
30
minute later.
seconds. Debating.
Milo's just barging in.
Gently barging in, like,
Yeah, you enter and you see that Blackthorn is dressed, and she looks over and goes, "Oh, hello there. I didn't know you were here as well. Milo, was it?
that's right. And I can
well,
see
I
you
was
right
just-
close.
I was just leaving. So excellent to see you, but I was just heading out. It's been a long night.
I was looking for the guy that was just in here. I think he came in here. Do I
I'm
see
not sure
Callum?
what you're talking about.
Oh, we're gonna play that game. Okay, Alice, get in here.
Yeah, Alice is
She has
gonna.
clothes.
She's leaving. So are you?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! You're
Alice
not
is
going
gonna
anywhere.
open the door and she's gonna scream, "We're perfectly fine!" Hoping the people outside can hear.
The butler calls up and goes, "Okay, thank you, Miss Alice." But yeah, I guess your companions would hear we're perfectly fine, and Claire would go, something's off.
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
I think Alice is just gonna have to try and attack her because
You're gonna attack her.
no, Callum's not in the room, right?
Callum's not in the room.
Oh,
I'm going to yell, Callum, where
Where
can
is
you hear
Callum?
me?
So are you attacking her, or are
I'm gonna wait a second and just.
I'm
I'm gonna ignore Dusty's
really
lesson for a moment.
She
for
goes,
half a second.
I don't know what you're talking about, but it's rather rude to intrude on somebody like this. And she's trying to leave. So if you're gonna stop her, it would have to be with like an attack or something.
Okay. In that case, I will try and stop her.
Are
We're,
Claire
like,
and
entering
I
the-
coming in this moment?
Yeah, Enzo too
I
entering the
have
building.
golden
I mean,
initiative.
You guys are barging in? Okay. Yeah, let's say this. You guys barge in. I'll say there's like a beat, so you're closer, but you're not in the room. And interesting.
How loud was Alice asking?
Yeah, no, like I think you all are sort of on your way up the stairs to try to get back to Alice.
I more meant how loud was her question to Lady Blackthorn.
I'm not sure you would have heard that as you're
Okay.
just sort of dashing in.
My passive is 17.
But I think that's where we're gonna end tonight's session.
Okay.
God.
What?
Okay. Are we gonna start with
Okay.
initiative or I don't
I
know?
think
Alice will
that's where we're
probably
gonna
start with
start
either
this.
like
I
a
really
magic
wanted to get
missile
in there
or
at command to confess again.
something.
Yeah, I think we got to end it there and leave what happened a bit of a
Well-
mystery for a week.
Well, if Callum is dead, I'm gonna blame him because
He went in there, yeah.
he
went
went in
all-
there.
he
He
went all
closed the
out,
door. He
too.
didn't have to close the door.
yeah, a little too into it.
Mistakes.
I don't know if that's better or worse than him fading to black with
We're not.
Blackthorn. Like, I don't know which was worse.
Yeah, like
On-
Blackthorn.
In her father's room.
Yeah.
I love it.
Like if Alice wasn't already having problems with Callum, it's probably going to be
This is
even more.
exactly
serious about
what Garrett was
this.
going for, though, with the OC.
Yeah.
In-
Yeah, like Clark, were you thinking like, well, no, yeah, I don't know. We're not going to talk about it because we don't know. But yeah, that was great.
Oh God. Okay.
I'm realizing that there's a lot of things at play here, so I wasn't sure like how our pace would be, right? I was a bit worried we'd jump into like a bunch of critical stuff without Toby and Janine, and that like they would miss something. But I underestimated how many things we've sort of how many balls
How many
we have in
threads
the
there
air.
are, yeah.
Yeah, so
It's over. Yeah.
yeah. So I apologize if things get a bit confusing, but I feel like we're on it. Y'all are on it. So
Oh, it's been great. I love that we're kind of unraveling what we missed these few days while we were at the party and stuff. Like how things went down. It's kind of cool.
Oh my God, that's true. We didn't know your dad was always hooking up in the library.
you did though.
Yeah.
We did.
Well, like the
So
one
was
time
he hooking up with Ruby? I don't think Alice wants to know.
they were
I mean,
dating.
yeah, like
The dirt
Ashrin-
teacher said so.
Ashrin
Ashton is
saw
very
them.
clear on that, yeah.
Yeah.
Alice is gonna refuse to believe that because she didn't see it. Oh God.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, well, this was a slow session for sure. We didn't do much.
What we did a lot.
Oh, we did. We did a
We're gonna
lot.
We made a lot of
this 36
progress.
hours.
There was
And
a lot of
things
processing that
happening.
needed to happen, admittedly, and that's sort of why I was like, yeah, it like when Enzo was able to share that information, it was incredibly crucial information, but it's not like he could just share it and it's like, oh, immediately know what we need to do about it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
But
So-
besides, like this was a good, like a detrimental one at least, anyways, because we just closed all loose ends. All loose ends are closed right now.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do about how many people you've told about the sort of time loop stuff.
Yeah.
Because I thought I wasn't expecting I totally wasn't expecting you guys telling Braxis like everything.
I didn't.
I didn't think
expect
we were gonna do
either.
that either.
But some of us
I
like
wasn't
to
even
be
sure
the
you would
wild.
even go there. To be honest, I thought there was a good chance you wouldn't go there.
Oh,
But it was a great idea, and I probably should have expected you to do that.
you gave us all the hints and told us to do it in the last session.
Yeah, but I mean,
That's all.
sometimes I give you the hints, and I don't know what
What
it
we pick
seems
up
like
on.
I'm pointing to. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like I've given you guys hints that you guys are like, oh, we got to do this, and I'm like, that's not what I meant, but it's a great idea as well.
Yeah, I feel like
Because you
Alice
told
was
us the
kind of.
time, and then we went there, and he was getting destroyed. So I was like, oh, now we have a chance to actually talk to him for once.
Yeah, honestly, it was such a great idea.
But
And
Didn't-
I'm sad it turned south with them. But I guess
we're not very. Yeah,
I feel like Alice was contemplating letting them because, like, they sound like they just wanted to research it and that they'd only hurt themselves potentially. But I mean, that is a big trust.
But that's it. Yeah, that's the thing. Hurt them, but hurt themselves to what extent, including like
that could have been what the
Us as-
spacers were doing.
Also,
space.
even if
Yeah,
they learned
spacers are
it,
doing the exact same thing, and I
Yeah.
have
The
no
spacers
intention
did
of giving the
destroy
spacers
them.
anything either.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, he said, I don't know. I mean, it's also like, I mean, he said he had good intentions and he wasn't going to destroy everything. So
Yeah, but I'm sure Sandrin is the exact same.
Well, I think where I get into a bit of trouble is when you guys, because as a player, I bet, I don't know, I'm curious to hear your thoughts. Like when you tell Porter, you're like, hey, this is what's happening. You're telling the truth. But when other NPCs don't believe you despite you telling the truth, like that I bet is frustrating. Like that's probably doesn't feel great.
I
But-
feel like in this sense, it's like, oh, you're a competent person who doesn't believe us just because it sounds crazy to us, even, I'm sure.
Yeah, like I struggle with that a bit because I'm like yeah, you want them. I want you guys to like anyway. But I was just like, it makes so much sense that it's like such a crazy thing to talk about.
Yeah,
Why would they believe you?
I think it depends on the context, and in this type of context, who would believe us?
Well,
I assume people who are kind of familiar with this
But,
stuff
like-
would believe
Yeah,
us.
like the timekeepers, you think they have some of the
Yeah.
lore, their own lore that
Yeah,
But
and
there's-
I think I was thinking like, yeah, Braxis might be able to piece it together, like might be able to sort of put 2 and 2 together and go along with you guys. But then as we were into there, I was just like, yeah, wait a minute, like this guy doesn't need you
Yeah.
with everything you told him, like because you convinced him you didn't know the
Right.
frequency.
Yeah.
So he's like, they told me everything. We don't need to work together.
Yeah.
We really
I mean,
never.
also-
He didn't tell us anything. So yeah, I guess maybe we could have negotiated better.
I mean, he
Yeah,
did tell us we needed a disintegration scroll and
Yeah.
kind of informed us about the numbers that we knew, like the time. Like I think he confirmed that that was the time we needed.
Yes, that's the time for
So-
the mirror plane.
He also
We should have just asked him. Oh well.
sorry.
We should have asked him how the clock works. Like, how do we know how far to go forward and backwards? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna be curious to see how it plays out because, like I said last week, I was like, I didn't plan too much because I had no idea what you guys were gonna do. So we're feeling it out. So I'm still not sure
Yeah.
where it's gonna end up.
Well, because I think
You're gonna
If
fight
we just-
Blackthorn, like try to
she
murder
might
her.
have she might have
I
this
just
thing
want her to
on her.
confess. Like, just tell us where Callum
Where's
is.
Callum? Yeah.
Where's Callum? And we also don't want her to get to the mirror plane because we can't let anybody get there. That was our goal.
Was it? I thought our goal was to just stop the end of the universe.
Or like or get Sandrin as the only one there, right? Because he's the only one. I don't know. I don't know how we're gonna do it because we have to let him hear the tune, which kind of breaks everything. So
I don't know. I'm kind of with Milo. Like, let's just fuck up our timeline and then hope our past selves that we remerge.
Honestly, like not a crazy
yeah,
suggestion. But it would mean the death of
Our
your
current
character.
characters, yeah.
Yeah.
And we
Our
create new
characters would
branching
continue-
characters.
Like
would
your
continue
your
living.
past selves would continue,
Yeah.
but you would kill yourselves. So what does that mean?
If anything,
Yeah.
then I would
Did we-
think that
Oh.
we continue over on our.
Yeah, like
The split
what's gonna
timeline.
happen with
yeah. It'd be
As
weird because
my-
like we wouldn't know that this actually happened.
Yeah.
We'd have no
So-
fucking clue about
Yeah.
it. Like, not even like vaguely.
Yeah. Also, part of me thinks that like
souls?
that like you wouldn't actually die though, like because your past is still your
We
past.
just branch. We make an alternate
Right,
timeline.
that's what I'm
There's
saying.
another universe. That's like
Like if you did die, then yeah, but there would nothing that would actually kill you guys because you made it.
Because we're actually, I think we're in the 6th dimension right now.
The
Yeah.
6th dimension.
Yeah, so you have the 3 dimensions, right? Which is it's like a dot, a line, 3-dimensional, which is what we're in. And then 4th dimension starts talking about time. I can't remember if it was 5th or 6th. I think 5th is multiple splits, and then 6th is where you backtrack on one of those splits.
Yeah, and it was funny when Toby was talking about it, the different time travel for movies.
Yeah,
I was thinking Endgame for
Sure.
time travel
oh okay.
because the time turner is too big of a risk.
Well, it's also the thing that happens has always happened, right? Whereas Endgame did not play it that way
No.
in some ways. And they tried to, right, with like returning it back to the point in time that they took it. So we never really saw that. But
Yeah, which that's a bit of a mind fuck too, though,
yeah.
because now you've told people.
Yep.
Honestly, though, I think the best plan for the future, though, is probably to fuck with the timeline because we should just stop everybody from getting to the mirror plane. I think.
Yeah.
I think that's the
what
best
it-
solution. But
Yeah.
I mean,
Nobody
you
should-
can't
That would
do that
require
forever, though.
us to-
People will eventually find it again. People already found
We-
it once. It's
Well,
going
as
to happen
long as-
again.
we're just trying. I mean, there's always another issue. That's what our D&D game is. Is
I think you
finding the
know-
next world-ending problem.
I'm just
You
saying,
do
literally,
know,
you will
though-
never be able to completely prevent it unless
Yeah.
you destroy the entire plane.
That's true.
Yeah,
Then
Well, then that might destroy space and time.
Yeah.
Well, we
I'm just
delay it until we get strong enough to better defend it.
I was
Well,
gonna
who
try
here is
it.
gonna live forever? I don't think it's any of us.
Praxis wasn't hearing it. That's why I wanted to speak to Milo's mother about it. But if you can, my first plan was just to get them to reconcile and literally be defenders of their realm. Let both organizations come
Yeah, nobody
to
wants to give up that power,
No.
right?
yeah.
exactly. So get them
And
both.
you're not
to meet
really
in
sure
the-
why, even. Like they haven't
Yeah.
shown you
He-
all the cards either.
No.
Yeah.
No, exactly. So
Well, yeah,
that's
like
what I was
what
trying to figure
studies
out.
would they do?
Yeah.
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 Well,
So that's another whole reason why I said no. I'm just not going to let you know anything at all, or like hand it over.
Yeah.
Sort of
I
thing.
was theorizing like, does Sandrin does he just portal straight there? Or, I don't know, does he know what's there? Like, he has some research. He's done a lot of research on this probably, but I was like, I wonder if he like stops by his office to like get gear or something.
Maybe
but
they
I guess he's
actually
probably geared up.
just acquire Hazel from wherever the hell she's been.
Well, no, they've had her because remember when we first started talking, they were like, "Yeah, we captured, didn't
But
they?"
she doesn't know it's been that long.
Right. She
Yeah.
felt like it's only been a couple of years, but I'm just saying, like,
Well,
maybe
it
he
must be a
just gets
weird-
her from wherever the hell else she was.
She'd
Oh,
only
yeah.
been there a couple of weeks.
That's right.
It's a weird dimension she's in, right?
I don't know. Well, I'm also
Yeah.
worried because I'm pretty sure this disintegration scroll has like a chance for failure, so we still might not be able to save Hazel.
I also will say like
I'm just saying, I'll always, ask Darren if he can use his gate.
freeing Hazel is not critical if you succeed in your other mission.
Right.
Just finding
we
that
got like 3 backup missions going
If you
on.
fail in your main mission of saving the world, basically,
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
then you absolutely need to save Hazel. But if you succeed, you don't need Hazel because you saved the world.
But it is Milo's mother.
Right. So like, yeah, if we
You
there's
save her
like,
later.
like 3 different points in time, right, where we can change the course of this, right? And it's after she gives the information, we try and take the thing from Sandrin, right? That's possibly one. Then there is all of that shit happens. We somehow manage to do something with the amulets before Blackthorn dies and the beholder. We know that's another point. And
Yeah,
then
you don't let it get
I
that
was
long, though.
hoping there
Everybody's
was
died.
something with it.
But yeah, you're
Or-
right.
Or we
So there's at least those 2 critical.
yeah, or we screw the divergence and do something before that to really mess things up. But
I think you can't do that.
I know, yeah.
I mean, yeah, I would
There are
say
things
there's
we
no
could
way.
do. We could
Yeah,
go kill
like-
Sandrin,
Like
Uh,
as you were just saying, like yeah, we know it would.
or we
do
go kill
something
Hazel
pretty
before she
bad,
can
like,
even
yeah.
tell us,
Like, do we know if what the consequences were for before the divergence? It wasn't going to destroy the universe, though, right?
You have no idea. That's
Okay.
that's the black
It was
box.
just potentially going to overwrite our own timeline, so we may never be able to do this.
Which maybe that makes an implosion. I don't know.
Well, and that's why I was saying, like, we could just kill Hazel, and then before she can tell Milo the thing,
Yeah.
and then nobody knows what the note is.
I don't think if we weren't willing to kill Sandrin, I don't think we're gonna kill Hazel. Like
Should
we
probably be a
know
lot easier. She's
Sandrin
been in
went
prison
and
for
used
20
the compass to like destroy the multiverse, and you guys are like, no, we're not gonna kill him. So what?
I didn't.
That's only Callum
Yeah,
so far.
Bella and I were
Yeah.
the only ones hesitant about
I'm like,
like
I will
saying
do
that, like-
anything. Yeah, I'm just saying, killing Hazel before she can tell Milo is literally the easiest thing we could.
if we get through the force cage.
I think this is why D&D doesn't have any time-related modules out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's also hard to keep it straight, especially I'm sure for you to be able to explain to us what we're doing and if it works.
I've got it, but you suggest things that.
Well, I more mean as a module, right? Like,
Oh yeah,
any, there's no way to.
And if you are set on doing something that I know will result in your death, there's no way for me to communicate that. Whereas we can sort of foreshadow that in other areas where it's not time related. Whereas in this, it's like you have no way of knowing other than maybe
Like,
something I've
okay,
already
going
told you.
to the Spacers hideout and trying to kill Sandrin is probably going to lead to a TPK because Sandrin is higher level, as we've seen, because he defeated what's his face fairly easily, it seemed like. And then also he'll have all the Spacers that are ready to turn on us, right? So that feels like a TPK.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know because I don't want to test it, to be honest, because like all of you versus one high level.
It's not just going to be one though, because he leads all of the Spacers. He is of course going to bring
Yeah.
in all of his backup,
For sure. Say you
That's
could
why,
get
like,
him alone.
going-
Would you win?
Well, so I could get Darren to gate him instead of Hazel. But Hazel is the better bet if we do it before she tells Milo the tune or the frequency, because then she's the only one that knows it. Then nobody knows it until the next person stumbles, which
will
goes
say-
towards Alice.
There's a third option that we're not really considering, and I'm not sure. Like that's the thing is like it's the hardest because I really am struggling with the mechanisms to like communicate things through NPCs and things like that because nobody's supposed to know anything because you guys are supposed to know everything.
Claire is the
Yeah.
only one that knows.
Yeah, like I gotta have Claire. Like, yeah, that's true. I'm glad Claire's there. At least I have somebody to be like, hey, what about this? So
I
yeah,
really want Toby to be
Yes.
here next one because if we do confront I mean, I think somehow we're gonna confront Sandrin. I'm just really interested.
We're gonna have to be in a
see-
room with him.
Yeah, I'm just really interested to see how that plays out. So, like, if anybody could talk him down, it would be her, I think. But
Oh, good.
Yep, maybe. I don't know.
know. So,
I don't know. I don't know, you guys. Well, I'll be
I
thinking
I
about
want
it.
to ask Carissa why her family is bears.
Yeah, I know.
Hold on those questions for next time.
Yeah, true. Nobody like that. We just kind of slid that one in there, didn't we?
Yeah, well, yeah, and then the world was ending, so there wasn't time to ask. But yeah, I was like going to start the session, and I was going to ask her about it. Then she's not even.
And they died. So, and some
Well,
of
her
us
parents
killed
didn't,
them.
but her brother.
Yeah, that.
No.
I was right. I have made a bit of a cluster F here.
At least you have videos to
Yeah,
reference,
but
so that's probably helpful when
you figured your
recreating
way
this.
Not in a bad way though. Like it does seem like it's
Also, my question: how are we going to top
leaning on
this?
this one moment.
Like we're in their second year. What the fuck is going to be the apex shit for the third?
Well, I was thinking if you guys succeed, nobody would know. So
Yeah,
Yeah, but
We-
we would
we-
know.
we-
yeah.
Like, what adventure can you have that's greater than saving the fucking multiverse?
well, I was also thinking, what if,
But I guess that's
like,
true for
what if we
Endgame.
did that divergence thing, and then, like, our old selves don't know? Then nobody knows, not even us.
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
Yeah, let's just kill Hazel before she tells Milo, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Milo will never even know she lived.
We'll all know.
Well,
Well,
no,
Milo.
No,
if
you
the
won't, because our
previous
timeline will
things-
get overwritten.
It won't get overwritten. Oh, you're
It
right.
won't. It just
Yeah.
That's
it
true.
becomes the new
Okay.
timeline or whatever, right? I don't know.
Got scissors.
Yeah,
Oh.
but I think most of those paths also equal death. Like if you kill Hazel, both the timekeepers and spacers will want to kill you.
Duke it out. No, they'll just duke. We'll play him against you.
They'll have nothing to duke it out over because like everybody's aware Hazel's the only one with the information. And then if you
They
kill her,
won't know that we killed.
We portal back to the school, and that's our
No,
third
we
year.
gate her
Them
to
trying to
us.
kill us.
Nobody knows where she is.
True. We kill her, but we have witnesses that know where we were. So it wasn't us.
that
We could commit so many crimes right now.
you could. I sort of thought you would. This was my attempt
That's
to. That's what I was gonna say. Is this arc is like, I feel like this whole campaign, it's been like week to week. I'm like injecting events. Hey, this thing happens, then this thing happens, then this thing happens. What do you guys do? Oh, but then this thing happens. Like, because it's like a scheduled school year.
Mhm.
This is the first arc, sort of where there's no
Yeah.
schedule. There's no something's only going to happen if you guys go there. Like it's a bit of a shift in, I think, like our cadence. And that I think we'll recalibrate a little bit on that because normally I just throw something in there, right?
Yeah, no, it's all good. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's been
Switches
good.
it up a bit.
Did we all
Well-
hit level, or did most of us level up, or all of us?
Yeah,
I
everyone
was
except
one
for
that-
Callum. Sorry, bud.
Well, he's dead now anyway.
Going too late. Yeah, true. Schrodinger.
That's good.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
He
bye.
is
You're welcome.
Schrodinger.
Alright.
Glad you can make it, man.
Me too. See ya.
You guys.
Alan's the cat shifter. He's Schrodinger's.
I'll probably have to go as well. But
Yeah.
hey, great sesh team. We didn't blow it.
Yeah.
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 It's very important.
Alrighty, guys. Have a great week.
Yeah.
We'll see you on
Alright.
Thursday.
Good night.
Yeah.
Yeah.